Welcome to Meadowbrook Members Podcast. I am Jelly, otherwise known as Glester Prince, and my co-host is Hitchcock, otherwise known as Alfred Henry. Our mission on this podcast series is to explore the stories behind the magic that was created at Meadowbrook. When over a span of 4 years, between 1982 and 1986, we saw the transformation of a small coeducational school with less than 1,200 students, 800 boys, 800 girls and 400 boys into a successful sports and scholastic champion, winning 7 major trophies, 3 Sunlight Cup, 2 Topping Cup, 1 Walker Cup, and 1 Nutriment Shield. And to crown these achievements, Meadowbrook also produced 2 Rhodes Scholars, Cavell Creighton in 1987 and Andrea Wright in 1989, both graduates of Meadowbrook in 1983. In this podcast series, we'll be speaking to persons, both males and female, who are actively involved in this incredible journey, along with friends and staff at Meadowbrook, which inspired the environment which created this golden era. We hope you enjoy our discussion. Please give us as much support and encouragement as you can on whatever social media platform you are listening. Welcome and thanks for joining us. Go. So we're ready for go here now. So today is Sunday, December 4th, 2022. Welcome back to another conversation about Meadowbrook memories. Me as usual, Jelly, our Lance, our Glester, our Prince, and by now you know say any one of them name they will do. Join me today as one of my as one of our co-hosts is a man who don't need no introduction to this conversation because he has been here before as a guest and a co-host. But I have to give him a proper introduction as Stegory that remind me. Because he played on a number of winning teams at Meadowbrook and was captain of the team the last time Meadowbrook won a major cricket trophy. So welcome back, Skipper Kevin Reese, to this conversation. Our next co-host will need a proper introduction because it's the first time to this conversation. And the only thing I have to say about him today is that I recognize him as one of the bigger bats who ever come to Meadowbrook. And the record speaks for itself because he'll be back next week with him brother, I give him a more proper introduction next week. So Meadowbrook Memories welcome Dylan Banks, who answered the call for joining the conversation on short notice. This man, as a matter of fact, when mine said to me, just reach out to you, Banks. And we at Meadowbrook Memories appreciate you just jump on the conversation, Dylan. So welcome, my brother.
Yeah,
Our
man,
first guest
time.
this week started in Meadowbrook in 1982, the year I left school. I left in 1991, and I have to explain how I'm there at school for 9 years. I must record that. He played 1 year for Colts cricket and 2 years as Sunlight player and was called to the under-19 trials in 1990 and also played junior and senior cup cricket for Melbourne. He also gave us his nickname as Big Pumps and Colonel Pumps. But again, we're going to make him tell about them names there when we get into the conversation. Our next guest started Meadowbrook in 1984 and left in 1991. He was a member of the Sunlight Cup team, a member of the School Challenge team, and a member of the first male softball team. And we're glad we have him on this conversation because every Meadowbrook memory is important, and especially the one about the first male softball team. But we're going to make the guests get into that. But without further ado, we welcome Kenneth Farrell and Richie Lewis to this conversation. Introduce yourself first, Kenneth, and then Richie, you introduce yourself, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Respect, Lisa. Respect. You know, like more than one of your guests talk about, you know, it's like a privilege for the pan thing, you know, because Meadowbrook Memories coming like a Meadowbrook institution now. Yeah, you know, we talk about certain things where synonymous to Meadowbrook, like a pecker, bottom field. Meadowbrook Memories, now synonymous to Meadowbrook. Happy to be here for sure. Story from a little man, not necessarily a big star, but just one of the little man then. Yeah.
Yo, and welcome, my brother. And as I tell you from the first time you reach out to me, this is about everybody. You know, if you're not a big star, it's about everybody who go Meadowbrook who can story who want to come tell. I saw me look on it from the start.
Yeah,
so welcome. Thank you for coming on, Kenneth. Yeah. And Richie, introduce yourself, my brother.
Yeah, man. Richie Lou here. Yeah, man, it's a privilege to be here with you all, man. Especially among greats like the great Kevin Reese. and Dylan Ebanks. And you, Glaister Prince. I mean, you have all tasted victory at Meadowbrook. And I'm telling you, it's a great thing, man. You bring joy to us, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Richie. I'm glad you're there for them conversation. I've come tell you your story because it's so important. It's very important. And Dylan, introduce yourself as a first time man, as a guest, as a co-host, and next week me have you back as a guest with your brother. Introduce yourself, my brother.
Well, as you said, the name Dylan Ebanks. What them call? Kearney, what my name? Kearney.
Dilly, Peasley. I remember Richie, I tell you, Richie, you don't need to ask them things, you know.
Yeah.
I'm the memory man, you know. I'm the library.
Yeah.
Well,
Dilly.
well, little Ebanks. Little Ebanks, because
yes,
when I came to Meadowbrook, I wasn't the first Ebanks, so most people would have known Kirk prior to me. So I came there in the shadows. So I guess next week or whenever we will get some more of me. But happy to be here. Know Kevin well, know Kearney well, know Richie Lou well. Hear wholly about Jelly. I'd probably never play with Jelly. At the 50 now, and at 50, I am saying that I am probably a youngster in this thing.
Yes, you are. Me at 60 this week, Dylan. So you're right, about that, right?
Yeah. Come there, you hear about Jelly, hear about Diego, and the story me hear about Jelly when him turn on the turbo and come up Spiritual Hill with the bus. But glad to be here. Glad to be here. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Dylan. I mean, respect that you jump on and come join them conversation this evening. Respect, my brother. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
And Kevin Reese, reintroduce back yourself, my brother. You're there before, but reintroduce back yourself.
Thank you, Jelly. Well, I think I've been on the program a couple of times now, so most people would recognize my voice. Attended Meadowbrook, I don't remember, 1980, 1979, left at 86. Played on Sunlight, played with a number of you guys, played with Dylan. Don't remember playing with Farrell, but we'll get into that in the discussion later on. Thanks.
And for the record, Dylan, I'll ask you about next week, but just the record, what year is it Meadowbrook?
Boy, that I don't know. I went. Well, I know. I graduated fifth form 89.
Okay.
Sixth form, then leave 91. So if you take 89 and add 5.
84
minus 5 would that be about what occurring about 84
about
somewhere
84?
there about.
Whether you come first form or second form?
No, second form. We'll get into that because
form,
I really passed for Calabar. I went Calabar first form.
Yeah, man. I remember that's one of the things I remember. Say you come second form.
I came there second form. Right.
I guess that. I'm gonna forget. What am I gonna do? Send in some yearbook. Me have the one where probably I have a 85 yearbook on my phone. Me send it to you. I sorry, me just send it to them before that. When I remember it, a flashback on bring back some memories somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna look for it and I send it to you while we talk. So yeah, welcome, my brother. I appreciate all on the day. And by now, you know, so, when you start them conversation, I have an opening question. I'm gonna start to do with them. Most of them questions are Kenneth. Because since you met a link, they would reach out to me. And Kenneth, did you choose Meadowbrook or Meadowbrook chose you?
I want to tell you, Meadowbrook chose me, but all right, me need to give you a story upon that one there because little most Meadowbrook never get to choose me. In my time, when I do common entrance, well, even before common entrance, I went to Rollington Town Primary. My mother used to teach there. So how me end up at the school, my ball and say I want to go to school with her. So I start Rollington Town much younger than the usual age where children got it. And in my time, you used to, some children were able to get 3 chances to take common entrance. So when me reach grade 5, we did have 3 chances to take it.
Yeah.
But hear the joke now. When the registration thing for go on, my mother put on my name. She teach at the school, She put on my name. So my teacher called me and said, "What go on?" I said, "I don't know." So she called my mother. She sold my mother and my mother come link her. Miss Reed was the teacher. And Miss Reed, I said to her, I said, how you not sign up the thing? And she said, no, I'm too young. You have 3 chances. She don't want me to take it now. And then it got mess up. So she want me wait until I go grade 6. And Miss Reed said, no, you have to take it now. So my mother said, here what? She not signing the paper. So Miss Reed tell her, I said, well, here what? See, if you not sign the paper, she has signed the paper. And one big argument started. I mean, real argument over it. Long and short, my mother get frustrated and just say, yo, do what you want to do. Miss Reed signed the paper with my mother's name, send it up. Lo and behold, Meadowbrook. And I tell you, the funny thing is, when Miss Reed asked me which school I want to go, I tell her, I didn't know Campion, I didn't know KC, so I tell her, I want to go Campion or KC. You never know nothing about no Meadowbrook. So even when the results come out, I know, like some other people say, them go through the paper and you look on the big name school, them, for your name, and you not see it. And then somebody say, yo, Kenneth, see your name here? And I say, where? And them say, Meadowbrook. What school name, sir? We never hear about that school before in my life.
So which part I live, Kenneth, where you take the exam?
Them time I live half a tree, man.
You live
half Hagley Park.
We out of Meadowbrook, we have to in our environment.
We out of Meadowbrook, but why, one of the reasons why I have Campion too was me used to live at Papine. So I always hear about Campion. And you hear about KC. So them school them I put. Yeah, but look most as I say, Meadowbrook never even get the chance to choose me.
Yeah, well, you answer that question with that one. That's you're there at school for 9 years and over age.
No, well, that's one next story now.
I don't want to say repeat enough about that, but I get to that.
Yes, man.
And Richard, first question to you the same way now. Did you choose Meadowbrook or Meadowbrook chose you?
Well, to tell you the truth, I choose Meadowbrook. I go Meadowbrook 84. And I choose Meadowbrook from about 82. Because I had a cousin that passed for Meadowbrook. But he spent 1 year at Meadowbrook before he migrated.
Oh, yeah?
And I want to tell you, say, every evening that man come home, that used to be like my entertainment. He used to tell me about Meadowbrook, how Meadowbrook pretty, how much pretty girls up there and all of that. So I choose Meadowbrook long time.
You don't have to from long time, yeah.
To tell you the truth, I took exam, common entrance in a 5th grade. And I never passed common entrance. And a friend of the family actually get me in a KC. And for some monetary problem, them never get fake pay for school fee and all of that. So they said, boy, go back and Pembroke, you have one more chance. And then when I passed for Meadowbrook the other year, they actually still bring the KC thing to me, and I think that was the first decision I make as a youth. And my own. I tell them, say, no, I want to go Meadowbrook. So I choose Meadowbrook.
You're interested in the KC thing?
The pretty girl,
no, man, I choose Meadowbrook. I don't know. Maybe them pretty girl thing where my cousin used to tell me. Yeah, man.
I don't blame you, Richie. And which school you say that about? Which school you take the common entrance?
Pembroke Primary, man.
Yeah, man, I'm my old school at
man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so you could have walked.
Yeah, man, walk through the Pembroke wait, yeah, man, Miss Scott, 5A1.
Yeah, man, and she teach me too, man, exactly, Miss Scott.
And Miss Walker in a 6-1.
Yeah, man. I know them teacher. I pass it the first time, Miss Scott, Miss Walker and my teacher, but I know her to good, man. I know we had
man.
Yeah. I love that story, Richie. That's why you know I don't know what Meadowbrook to ride.
Yeah, man. Me the truth it, man. But I tell you, no regrets at all. None whatsoever.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
man.
So, Kenneth, when you come to Meadowbrook, and you say you never know where they at all, what's the first impression you get when you come up on the campus?
No, well, all right. So, you see, for me now, you hear about some school. You never, in terms of high school, but you never really go into them. And then, anybody will know Rallington Town. Rallington Town was a small school. It's small. So when me come to Meadowbrook, and then, you know, and while I not grow up in the inner city per se, I'm not used to place where green field, you there the foothills, and so to me the school did just look nice. And it never even looked like a school, because when me come to Meadowbrook, them used to have and a picket fence, you call them thing there, like some column with some board borders for the fence, where you could have just step over.
Yeah, man.
So it just never looked like a school, but
And
it
the
just
apple
looked
tree.
nice. Yo, them but talk about the tree, them
Apple tree.
apple tree, almond tree. Where they are Wellington town, you just see them something there, you just see concrete. Argument done. So it does look nice to me.
And green and lush.
Yeah, man.
What?
It just look like you're going to a big old house, man.
Yo, hey, you see all the grade 7 class them shingle roof. Just the design of the classroom, cause them class they right down near the home ec there, so where when the roof at the back of the class there, so where the roof come down and you have a little opening where breeze can come through.
With the mango tree them around there, so.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Right
And then
field back
glass up in the ceiling there, so the glass window them. Yo, them thing that they just look rich to me, up. No, man, I don't know them thing they are coming from Wellington town, man. Yeah. So the place that they just look like the place to be.
Yeah.
So, Farrell, question though. You're coming from a small school. Meadowbrook seemed fairly large. Were you intimidated, 1 and 2? Did you know anybody when you came to the school? Or you're the only one?
Intimidated, no. Because, I guess you get caught up with excitement. Because passing common entrance 1 was a big thing. If you ask to people, yo, me I got high school, a big thing. And then I knew a few people. I think Mark Shields used to go to Wellington Town, if I remember correctly. I think there were 2 other persons. I'm not so sure of them names, but if I remember correctly, Mark Shields used to go to Wellington Town with me, and he came that year there. So no, man. Me just caught up in the excitement, so I never have time for intimidation. And then the place just look, as I said, the place just look nice.
What about Richie? Apart from the girls, Richie, how you found your first day?
Yeah, man. I like I said, it was my first time. The first day I got to school was the first time I got to Meadowbrook. But I had already have an image in my head based on where my cousin used to tell me. But and I tell you the truth, there were a few people from Pembroke Primary that went to Meadowbrook the same year that I did.
Call them name, man. Call them out, Richie, yeah.
Yeah, man. If memory serves me right, you have people like a girl named Jacqueline Dixon. You'd have the juicer, which are the big one. Well, not the big one, because you'd have last.
Okay, 3 of them you have to say. You have to say which one?
No, man, 3 of them, man.
4 of them?
More than 3. Because you'd have last, which
last
was the big one. You'd have Randolph,
the second one.
Adrian.
I don't play Manning Cup.
Yeah, and then
Mark play Manning Cup.
No, man, Adrian play Manning Cup. Mark did play cricket too.
Yeah. Mark and a fast bowler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So a few of the juice of them did pass through.
So you never. So what the teacher them you meet, Richie? What some of the teacher them you remember when you just come on Meadowbrook?
Well, to tell you the truth, me know. Well, me used to see Mr. Mac. Mr. Mac. Yeah. Mr. Mac was yeah, man. Tenet was my key, man. Was a key, man. Because tell you the truth, I was probably in my year his best math student.
Oh yeah.
And as a maths teacher, because he even sent me to compete in the maths competition at one point,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tenet recommend that I did the maths, TXC maths from 9th grade. But I couldn't afford to pay for it, so I did it in 10th grade.
Yeah. That's a good
one.
Man.
Yeah, man. I will leave a little thing, man.
Yeah. Well, I'll get into that, man. I'll get into that. Yeah, I never know.
Tenet really stand out, because he was a man where him sort of push me. Him push me, man. Push me.
So that teacher...
And he have a few more, man. You have man like, later on in the years, you did have man like Mr. Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Mr. Jackson used to teach me industrial
arts.
Metal work and them things. Man like Admiral Bailey. Yeah, man.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I mean this thing Admiral Bailey?
No.
Was a teacher named Mr. Bailey, but they almost had the same body type as Admiral Bailey.
Oh, same Bailey man type.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, but him article, man.
When did teach Richie, woodwork,
TD,
metalwork?
technical drawing.
Technical
Yeah.
drawing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but him always the run of the metalwork and the woodwork section.
Man. The industrial arts, the whole of them.
What is short one the name? What in the army?
Myers.
Mr. Myers.
Myers and him sister-in-law used to teach that too, man. Mrs. Myers teach. She was I think she was in charge of we in a sixth farm. Mrs. Myers she used to do chemistry.
So you guys get any spanner?
Yeah, man. Spanner was there for a few years.
When you come to that?
Spanner is still there, man. When me come at Spanner,
yeah, man, I think so.
Yeah, man. We get Spanner, man.
Spanner walk with our thing there, our rod and our shirt sleeve.
And our famous clap, man. Our famous clap.
Clap around together and say, you boy.
Yeah, man. You boy. I tell you, say most people Spanner I even know we name.
I know most people, she know everybody name, man.
Yeah, man.
My dad's coming about after one another, but you know everybody name, man. I got long. Spanner they're from the 60s, you know.
Yeah, man.
Spanner teach my sister started Meadowbrook 1965 or 66. So Spanner they're from them time, man. So
yeah.
So Spanner is
we get piece of Spanner, man.
Yeah.
Time they are Spanner and then Mrs. Wigan was vice principal. And Mrs. Headlam.
Yeah. Mrs. Headlam. Yeah. She have a son come Meadowbrook too, but him probably gone by the time when they come. Michael him the name, him not the carrot and all them
Yeah.
She did a long time though. She teach from the 60s, so she did at school long time though. Mrs. Headlam. But just reach out to her one day and even talk to her and come and want to get her up on the program, but we not line it up yet. I try to get her up on the program.
And a teacher, I always remember to name Mrs. Williams. We used to call her Brutus.
What's she
Brutus.
She used to teach English.
English.
English and general. Where the one where we do in a sixth
GP.
General
paper.
Yeah, man. Brutus. Mrs. Williams. She'd have a son in our year to name Douglas.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, man.
But I remember Dougie.
Let me ask you a question, Kevin. Not Kevin. Kenneth, and you can take the question here first. You come to Meadowbrook, you never have known Meadowbrook at all. You impressed with the school, the surrounding and everything. What was the reputation like at the school before you come? The way you hear about Meadowbrook. Say, I don't know about it, but you have to ask, But where you hear about it after you say, boy, I go Meadowbrook now? Did you kiss your teeth and I say, right, what can I eat at school at you go?
No. Well, you what, Jelly, like I say now. One, never hear about the school before. And then, you what, you hear about the KC, them and them thing, but never too caught up in a sports and business about them something there. So it never made a difference to me. For me, I go on high school, argument done. And then, it might sound weird, but the reality, I go on high school, we're in a certain school. Because the reality of the thing is, some school just never had a good reputation. And you know, none of them school there. So from me, past Meadowbrook, end of story. I mean, going there, the facts on the win cricket. Well, I guess one of the win it. The summer, well, before me come 82.
The summer before you come 82. That's the first
but
time.
Again, when me come there, whether the school I want Cinderella in sports or not, never even register in my head. Cause that does never depend on my thing there, my agenda. My agenda is, me I go to high school, I'm there on some work for youth for good. Cause my big thing, was ramping, So me no business about nothing about that. And later on now, it start register say, might not be a big school when it comes to certain things. Well, them a win cricket because win the year before and then they win frequently.
Yeah, man. Domination of them time, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So how soon that did resonate with you, Kenneth, that you realize, boy, the winning of the competition for Meadowbrook? I want to find out from you as a man who commanded after we win the first time. How did that make you feel when you realize, boy, Meadowbrook actually, and in a piano school, as when I say, them win something big? How did that make you feel?
That man, it make you feel good, man, because you see, hello?
Yeah, man, but there, man, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, because you see with me now, so it's funny, because I guess we can get into it. I was never a sportsman, but me's a man where anywhere the crowd there, anywhere things are going, this way, I can't play the sports them, but me love play them.
Yeah.
So you see when you used to train up at the concrete or the dead near up to the top. So I used to come right to the tree just to come watch, So it's when them win the second time.
84, yeah.
We know about that now. And that now just give you beer joy. Because when you come assembly, it give you something for talk about. So I didn't love that, man. I didn't love that. And then the thing is, we never had a lot of other things to hold on to at the time.
No, that was a big thing.
So,
we never win the football afterwards and all. That's a big thing. When we win all
right.
That proves it wasn't a fluke or not like that at all. And Richard, the same question to you. When you come to Meadowbrook 1984, well, you start September. Would you win again by the time you come, or?
Yeah, I think you're going to win 84.
Yeah, would you win not both me or June 84?
Yeah, but you probably come after them win.
Yeah, I never really hear too much about that, other than it being said when we are go school that we win the competition a couple of times. Yeah, but yeah, man, I tell you, cause I was a man who always loved sports, though. Opposite to Kearney, cause I used to love sport. I get a piece of the dread too,
Yeah, we'll talk about it. What impression you
man. When I come there, man, Red Dread did a do PE with me and thing, man. I want to tell him, did even tell myself to come play and Pepsi.
Yeah.
Pepsi football.
Yeah.
But me have some parents where when school done, you have to go to your yard.
Straight to them.
And them expect you a certain time, and if you not reach by that time, there's like you under punishment.
Yeah,
so I never really do nothing until I reach late up in a school.
Yeah.
And later, other than the regular inter-farm, inter-house, them little thing there. Yeah, I never. But the dread, may I tell you, the dread was a superman, man, a superstar.
Yeah, we'll talk about him a little bit now. What impression you get time? I'm gonna call him officially, Mr. Ear.
I tell you, man. Yeah, man. Mr. Ear was. May I tell you, the first official coach where I can say I did ever get. That man teach me how to kick a ball.
A football,
properly.
Yeah,
properly.
Yeah,
man. That man was the real deal.
Yeah.
The real. I was only sorry that man never spent a few more years at Meadowbrook.
I spent that. Yeah.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah. And Kenneth, when the first time you meet Mr. Ear, what impression you get when you meet Mr. Ear?
I want to tell you, something. Every time me hear on the talk about the dread of discipline, and who him a drop from this game, me have to laugh, cause. So remember, me not a sportsman, I mean, and I like say, you can even consider me, cause me could have barely, if I make an inter-farm team, whether cricket or football, I shot the team shot. See?
And the girl them never want to play.
And the girl them can't, well, them days the girl not play. See?
The girl them never want to play.
And me even go there. Anyway, me get detention one day, cause me's a man, me skull class hard, cause me can't play the sports, but me love the ramping. So me get detention one day. And this man pass the detention room and him see me. And see me, I don't remember what him say, but him see me and him say something and him go about him business. Next day me have PE. Yo, I don't know, remember, I know cricket training, I know football training, none of that in a flipping PE. I come PE and the man tell me, say, yo, don't change. Stand up over there, so. I say, what happened? I'm saying, him can't work. I saw you in detention yesterday. You cannot come to PE this week. I'm saying, what kind of foolishness is this man talk about? But, you know, as a youth, I guess it, how you say, maybe subconsciously, it stuck in your head. But at the time, you never understand the lesson. And later on in the life now, you start to understand, say, yo, certain things, you know, you need discipline. But yeah, man, I'm a first experience with him, but trust me, like what Richie said, I rate him, man. Remember, upon the, what that now, this are the netball court, no, not the netball court, over to the basketball or tennis court, wherever they saw. Remember when he used to come
to the library,
and,
Yeah,
man, and he mark out the footstep them.
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
used to
man.
stand up and bomb the ball and make you play a cover drive. You play a cover drive. I mean, say, John.
Back on a cross,
Again,
back
you
on
know.
a cross on them. So,
Back
yeah.
on
You
the
see,
cross.
I like you, you know. Me used to, I never see the logics of them things. It used to be just something fun for do, but the man did have it from long time, man. You never realize, say, yo, this thing here really makes sense, you know. But me rate him, man. It's a bridge, you know, me rate. Trust me.
Yeah, man. A big respect to him, man. A big regards to him, man. I
Big
tell you.
respect. Big respect
Yeah,
for
man,
me side.
until him come to Meadowbrook, when him do more anything else at Meadowbrook, along with the team when him around him, because Mr. Beckford and Mr. McGregor was an integral part of the sports and the cricket team, though.
Always.
Let's start pick the team for merit. So unless you're a bigger superstar, yeah, if you're not trained, if you're not perform, you're not getting a game.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Before it wasn't as systematic as that way. You know, say, boy, I get played based on merit. There's a big difference, man. A big difference. That's why we win so much, and that's why, in a sense, after him leave, I want to can't talk about that too, in terms of say, what did that change? What we are getting at that? What change? Because I want to dead when Mr. Year leave. I mean, then you can mention that I talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, man.
But only the dead when Mr. Year leave, I may say, when me ask, since me I talk about him, man, what was it different like when them leave? Because Kevin did leave school already. So
Kevin would have gone already, man.
Yeah. What?
When Mr. Year leave, you're not get no training. Them used to throw a ball and say,
No, yeah. I'm not saying I'm getting a training, but the quality of the training change.
I tell you, them used to tell you, say, go for the gears and just go out there, so go play, man.
Yeah,
Go play,
but
man.
yeah, that is the truth, because as Jelly would have did it with the dread, and there was method when the dread was there. Of course, I think after that you did have Mr. Mac did step in one time and I try a little thing, and then Mr. Garden was there one time too, and then Rodley was there one time too. But after the dread, most of the time, anybody else that was there for me would have been somebody who just oversee, just say, all right, you pad up, time you, and
Yeah,
then
man.
somebody else did this, somebody else did that. Nobody there will really, take you one side and show you how to play forward, tell you where you're the right or where you're the wrong. That's been my experience throughout.
Yeah, man. Same thing.
I tell you now, Jelly, you see what Dylan talk about now, and that, you know, because for me, learning how to bowl and certain things, the man them with me really learn from, you know, at Dylan and PB. And them man they come in like a them your coach. I mean, you might you watch cricket and, well, you never have YouTube, but me's a man who used to love read, and so you read 2 books and you pick up 2 little things. But in terms of an official coach, I mean, full respect to Mr. Wright, you know, because it's a bridging where me apply ratings for. But in terms of coaching, Dylan, PB are the man them when me learn cricket from.
I want to tell you, them man, they're the man where used to actually oversee most of the training when me a play sunlight. Mr. Wright used to sit down in our corner and basically Dylan them did do the thing.
I don't on the roller, the little oil roller,
Yeah.
right beside that sweep on a concrete pitch there. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's a far cry. When the dread is there, you know who in charge and who run the training. And who not
Yeah,
talk about. Yeah, go ahead.
that is true. That is true because when the dread was there was a lot of structure, a little planning, at the beginning of every year, the tennis ball, road work, there was structure. And as Dylan would say, if, once you're batting your ball, and the dread was always there to provide a little advice, whether you're bowling fast, you bowl close to the umpire, bowl wide, show you how to bowl slower balls. The dread was a teacher trying to teach us not just the game, but I guess in life in general too.
Well, may I ask you something, Kevin? And one of the weird, so the dread have a book where you swear. I never will write, Each cock tell me about it. And maybe to dead but me not pay attention to it at all. The dread have a book where him like he must say when you're not training, a man about for 50 ball, the bowler ball for a certain amount of ball. Him know much ball lick for 4. Him have a scorecard for one of them. You know where that book there, Kevin?
No, first I hear about that. Dread used to have him little book that him write, but him writing what you do right, what you do wrong, and in games, who take catcher, who drop catcher, that sort of thing. Him would have a book him write everything down there.
Well, I think of that me I talk about. I never know say so much detail him write down in the book. You Dylan, did I wear that book there?
No, well, I know him have something where him right, but I don't know what go into it.
Well, Freddie that time, because true Freddie was part of the coaching staff, and some of them I know, Alfred Hitchcock Henry.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He used to teach. Remember when I teach there?
Yeah, Freddie was teaching the way there to Kenneth. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. So it was kind of come at Meadowbrook. He was at Meadowbrook year, the first time Meadowbrook reached the Sunlight semi-final, and him captain the team. Him there from 77, but he when reached the semi-final, he was there, 1980, and it's like he became the dread understudy. Him go Michael, and him come back as a school, and that teacher for about 2 years, and then him get a half a JC when him couldn't refuse. So that's a pity too, because I think Freddie would have stepped in where the dread did leave.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, him go to other school, and when you see the benefit of the other school them get from.
Yeah, man. Even now, them a benefit.
Yeah, even though exactly you see
That is true.
Yeah.
Man, put a system in place.
And you see that they win One Cup
Right.
on Friday.
Yeah. From the foundation.
Friday.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the foundation of Freddie put in.
Foundation where him set, man.
We learn from the dread. A system
Yeah, man.
the dread have a Meadowbrook. And it's a pity. When I tell me say never pick up back a Meadowbrook. When the dread leave, it's like it does. I never know that,
It never
No,
pick
man,
up.
because I think Richie, Kearney, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think right after the dread, we would have had
I don't think a bridging did come there.
I think Mr. McGregor did that try a thing when the dread did just leave. I think Mr. McGregor did that try a thing.
Me used to remember a man used to come there with a briefcase. Like him work, and him just left from work and come there. And him always used to stand up.
Oh, yes, one bald man. Or
something like that, man. But him have a but I just remember saying carry a briefcase.
Not remembering him and not remembering him name, no. Yeah, man. I know exactly who you talk. And him did him made tap the ball out. He made tap the ball out, man. Yeah, man. Yes.
No, man, him are the coach.
No, man, him are the coach. Him used to come, as Kearney say, like him work somewhere and him come like in the evening. You don't only see him, if we train Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, those are the days you just not remember him name.
And I tell you, Dylan, why it's
used to have something to do with, let me tell you, Kearney, him used to have something to do with, is which Evelyn Cup team?
Dumtar?
And a Dumtar. I think he used to play for that team there, one Evelyn Cup team. All right, after talking, he might have come back to me. Yeah.
White stand out to me, I look here, I don't even think I know him name, but me just know say, again, Mr. Man used to just, if cricket training I go on, football training I go on, me just itch up around there, watch. And me used to hear the man them complain about him. Either the player them or the other teacher them a complain say the man just come watch. Him not really coach either. Him kind of do something similar to where maybe him probably worse than Rudley in terms of him just a watch cricket and him not get involved.
PB would probably remember.
Well, yeah. PB would I more remember. But remember him, man, come with him briefcase and him stand up. You switch for the goal with there up a top field. Some about the same always stand up and just watch the cricket.
I don't know. When I answer a question to me, I never realize until. Because I always wonder, why is it? Another short period of time, from 1982 to 1986. A whole heap of trophy winning, a whole heap of trophy. I don't know,
Yeah, man.
seven,
Yeah, man.
I'm going to count it off at the beginning of the introduction. And I say, why it just drop off all of a sudden? Like, nothing never happened after that. There's not the talent to get any less or nothing like that.
And I say drop off, And it would just never have weight take for carry over the edge.
Right,
we never carry past because I think we got semi-final every year,
Every year.
After
that, because because Mark Gray Chris Brown got semi-final as captain. Mark Gray got semi-final as captain. So
we got semi-final every year after 86.
Every year.
Yeah, people every year were in the semi-final.
2 years we got semi-final.
Even after we leave, we still did have a semi-final.
Right. Yes.
So the foundation did better, But you just never have somebody for those.
We won another cricket trophy after we left, though. But it was an A
I
league.
think it was in some second league or something like that. When they had the tier system.
They started to separate the teams. And
when they had the tier system with the lower. I remember that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but in a sense, when I describe it, I don't even realize it. When Dylan say, a man come and I try a thing, and a man, I mess around. Remember, when you talk about the dread, the reference when you talk about the dread, you have Kenneth talk about the dread, seeing a PE class, and the man, seeing in a detention, because dread was part of the school system.
Yeah, man.
So I said to them, know everybody from inside of the system. And God bless the man, because it's like, for some reason, I'm going to want to get into the politics of why they dread to leave. Because they dread to leave on ceremony, say, I put it away there. Him never leave on a proper note, I put it away there. It's like him leave, and I don't know why him leave. Put it that way. I just don't know. And maybe one day, me know, or maybe it can't talk for public. Maybe I'll be behind the paid while them conversation there for happen. But it did have a big effect in terms of that, because and maybe Freddie would have been the man to take over, but Freddie, at the same time, Freddie leave and got JC.
Yeah.
But
you say the other thing, Jelly, and it might sound away, but the school, I don't think people after maybe Spanner take the sports, the administration, I don't think them take the sports that serious. It comes like an afterthought kind of thing.
That's another important point. You're right.
Even though the dread left, if them take the thing serious and go look at coach, because you have a team where every 2 years the team will win.
Yeah.
See? So, and like you have a losing team, him actually leave the year when him leave, them win. Even though him leave.
And then when I reach semi-final every year, same way.
Every year, man.
So every year. You could go to the way and find a serious coach.
Yeah, but Jelly, there was no succession, because Kevin spoke to it a while ago too. The things what the dread used to do, that should be like some footwork, something that is patterned and put down, and we replicate it and you carry it on after. Where Kevin has said that every year before the season start, you get your tennis ball and you're on the court with your footprint them, where you set them and you go backward or you play forward or you play through the cover or you come down and you chip on your hand drive, them things are dead there. So after the dread left, I don't remember get anything like them there. You're going and you do your little routine them. I don't remember anything like that. No spot bowling.
Yep, I know you're right. The winning formula, they use it. The template, they did it, and it come like nobody never take it up.
Nobody never take it. And besides coaching, we never have no support other than that either.
Yeah, so, but when you mention something, what year did Miss McLennan leave, if you don't remember?
No, but I'm not too sure the year when she left. Honestly, not sure.
It may be about 86, 87.
Or the same time when the dread leave, though.
Yeah.
Well, and Spanner did seem like the type of person who is interested in the sports.
No, not type. She was.
She was.
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah, but nobody else never really.
No, she was, without a doubt. And when me and Christian talk about it, like him, I said, boy, Jelly, if we never have spun at the time, maybe it wouldn't be so successful. And that is true. That's why you see, when you have the conversation, you realize that winning is not an easy thing, man. Take it for granted. And things are just easy, just put 11 man on the field and you win. No.
Way more than skill. Way more than skill.
Take a mindset, and the dread used to call it, and Kevin and Dylan might know him, a killer instinct.
Yeah, definitely. But it was a lot of planning because the principal was all there supporting us behind the scene.
Yeah.
When you hear about Mr. Here, she supported Mr. Here with a lot of things.
Yeah.
Discipline. She made Mr. Here discipline a lot of us.
Yeah.
If you remember Dante's argument, Dante was ready to be expelled, and Mr. Here said, I'll take care of it.
Yes.
And the principal said, go ahead.
And that's
You don't have that anymore.
No, the dread was like it was an institution. Mr. Here said, no man, me take care of it, man, and take care of him. And Dante said, I get to him because Mr. Here take. I want to quickly then put on the punishment on him as right. Maybe that time take some punishment for Spanner.
You probably just get a detention and it done.
Yeah.
Write some lines.
Yeah.
But back to that, the dread instilled in us the discipline and the wherewithal and the killer instinct to win. And when he left, if there was nobody there to follow, maybe things, the drive wasn't there then. I don't know.
Yeah. Winning is a special thing here, as well. I realize I know winning is not an easy thing, and it take a personality, it take the support, and it take maybe the personality who are going to inspire the support. We'll put it that way there. It don't just happen by chance. Man just thinks they just win just so. And because we win summertime in another short period of time, we know it wasn't luck, We know it wasn't luck, Kevin. You look on and say, right, it doesn't. Because all I want to talk about, when you talk about Dylan, you talk about the dread I teach you for go back and across, and I teach you the basic. You know much man come to Meadowbrook and not know nothing about cricket or football. Goosey. I never know Goosey.
Yeah, man, we know Goosey.
Goosey comes as a footballer and the dread tournament a top class PS
cricketer.
But exactly. Dread put on the newspaper and say Goosey pitch a ball this up on the same picture and I talk about same court with waiting in the ball. So the winning is not an easy thing here. The formula there. And but just things that have to take the personality, and then the personality have to inspire the people around them. And that it takes some time. I do have no formula, but I just talk where I talk and I go through the memories. Because I wonder why all of a sudden we just drop off and 40 years. Almost 40 years and we don't win nothing. I say no. And maybe we can't fix that. But by talking about this, you can inspire somebody. I wonder we can inspire ourselves. If we go back and put a thing in place to say, and this time we put it in place where if we do it like a KC or a JC, make it become institutionalized. A man knows say when him come to Meadowbrook, there's a Meadowbrook way for the things.
Yeah.
At that time, a vision. Yeah, at that time, a vision, man. There's a Meadowbrook way for the things, and the idea where your brother have Dylan, I'm talk about it last night, and we mentioned it tonight, and then because Kirkton called me and I said, boy, Jelly, I love when I do the conversation here, but he must say if we could have a wall of fame at Meadowbrook with man where represent Jamaica, have them name up on a plaque at Meadowbrook as a man coming to school. I say, yeah, Kirkton, that's a good idea. Yeah, go ahead, Kevin.
That's a good idea. By the way, do we still have those trophies, or how does that work?
Which trophy?
The cricket and
Cup itself?
Do we have
they used to be in the staff room, so.
Question you ask, So hold on there.
So is it that we keep them? We got replicas after you keep them for a year, give them back to the next school or win the next year?
Yeah, so many things, Kevin. We don't keep them. We don't know,
We never had replicas. Because remember seeing some trophy about the place,
Yeah, man, I can't remember seeing trophies.
I don't know the trophy I have, Kevin. I don't want to Esther give me. I love that same. I don't know. No, Dylan wouldn't get none of that because the 82 team we get some special trophy. And Kevin, we must have this. I'll put it out. You remember the book that when they get the 82 World Cup formula? 82 World Cup team them in Spain. You remember I get that book there?
No, never remember. I still have my trophy. I don't remember any book.
I'm gonna ask anybody. Me know me get some book for
You know,
everybody.
say I remember that book though.
With the 82 World Cup team.
Yeah, man. Espana,
Yeah. I'm gonna ask
Yeah, man.
anybody
I
if
remember that.
I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna reach out to somebody, man, and ask if I have a copy of that book.
Yeah,
If
I remember that book. I remember that book.
If you know anybody have a copy, man, let them reach out to me. I love get a copy of that book there. With the year when Italy sent on Brazil. But we're not going to distract myself in the World Cup talk.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
No. So Kirkton give me the idea, and I said, I'm going to put it out there. And the man say, yeah, man. One of the artists from Meadowbrook, I think Mattis. I think, what name? Oswald Mattis.
As well, yeah.
Big time artist. Them have the idea in them plan and have up a wall of fame at Meadowbrook. So hopefully, I'm like Kirkton idea. If I'm a man represent Meadowbrook, I'm going to play for Jamaica.
You should expand that though, Jelly, to include like, the guys who had, what you call it, that one, Cavell, right? Not Cavell.
Road Scholars.
Road Scholars.
That's the other thing.
Yeah, man.
People
Wall of Fame, so it cover everything.
Yeah, man, them kind of big achievements.
Yeah, man, yeah. I just throat where it can. Remember, me I got the side, me just throat the idea, It was always like, the man them have when them have just when the baseball Hall of Fame, it's like you have a board of people who decide who them want
who get on
every year, right? Or 2 or 3 people get on every year, and I said, boy, I look back. Well, this year Meadowbrook at 65, or next year, 19, 20, 23, Meadowbrook at 65, 58, the 23. So yeah, that would be nice to just have up there. I may have to big up Kirkton to give me the idea. It can't tell my man give me the idea, I not take the credit for it. But just pass it on and talk about it and tell the man who get it. I love the idea when him call me and I say, yeah. All when I said to me, say, Jelly, you don't have to call my name. I said, no. And you give me the idea, so I have to make sure I call out your name. I make a man know, say, you put the idea in my head. So yeah. Yeah, no. So, but it kind of surprised me. Not surprised. It just, me always I wonder why. And you give me some answers tonight for that. And well, not me. Everybody I listen and I say, come Meadowbrook now win nothing since 1986. And we say we need to put a plan in place to fix that. So that's a little big long-term thing. So yeah. But we could go back to Kenneth and Richie because we kind of get distracted at that when we say here and another big thing. And a big thing after that when we say here because it's a
big man.
Man, it's an institution, man.
Yeah, man. We forget much time, latitude for that when we say here. When I apologize for that at all.
No apology at all, man.
Yeah, so you first, Kenneth. Back to the conversation we're doing here now. The first day Meadowbrook when you come now, how you feel when you come to Meadowbrook? The first day you come on, where you think about the place?
Well, I think you asked that already,
You're right. But all right, so I'm ask that question. You're right, I'm asking about the student, them, your classmate. I'm asking about what's my classmate them? You never talk about it. You talk about man. What's my classmate them? You remember?
When you come Meadowbrook in 82, if I remember correctly, I come with some legends,
Yeah.
So I could talk about my bona fide friend them first.
Yeah.
So you have a youth named Windell Ward. And Windell related to Mr. Ward. I don't remember what the relation is.
Yeah, I just ask that. Yeah, Henry Ward.
Yeah, man, related to him. Fabian Lopez. Them man, them are 2 brethren in the first farm. From a par with. But then when I said I come with some legends.
Draw too,
Yes, man. Yeah, man.
Fabian used to go
because he used to go Pembroke, right. But I come there with man like Clock.
Oh, yeah.
Goodison.
What is the Andre Goodison?
Andre Goodison. Them man, the Gregory Duet, Raj Mason, Mark Shields, Carlos Pattinger. So a bag of man where
a big time celebrity.
I must say legends for Meadowbrook who come to the same year. And the great Steam Fish.
But then, Kearney, they were me and you graduate same time. I mean, and the man that was weird,
Dylan.
Explain that here. Hold on. Good question I ask
what the story there?
Make him explain that here, because it come like him there at school long time, Talk about that here.
Yeah.
And talk about the nickname like it there, because I want to get that nickname from Kearney.
Kearney, me and graduate 91.
Yeah.
Sixth form.
So,
And you are talking
all
about
right.
some man when left school left me up in about third form.
No, man. Remember,
Dylan,
you
it
know,
too with
remember,
him.
but I pressure
Clock,
nobody, you know,
no
but
man, clock and them man, the clock them not left me in about third form or fourth form.
no,
I carry
No,
the
man.
man.
same thing in school
No,
them
man.
man.
Dylan, hold on there.
Jilly,
Dylan,
you know that we
in a
are
fifth
clocking in a
farm,
fifth farm together.
yeah, man, remember saying, a clock
Clock
them
did,
will be in a inter farm,
clock did
football,
in a, clock did in a 11
B2,
B1. Where we
11B1.
need in a B2 only did
B2,
a live
man.
in a
And
B1.
we and them did have a big rivalry because the man them
Richie,
claim
me know
say,
I ain't took up the gurney.
No,
no
man.
man,
But
no,
me
no,
I
no,
tell you,
Dylan.
me I
You
tell you,
know say me gonna give the story,
I only chew him go six farm why him dead longer and clock. And him and clock come the same time. And
Make
we
him
end up
talk.
in a fifth
Give a
farm
chance,
together.
Richie. Make I give a chance for. Make him talk. Go ahead, Kenneth.
No, you see, everything stem from, and I think I kind of hint to it. It's when me come school. Initially, business about no school work. I mean, I can't even talk too loud. My daughter, my son here, but this is about them thing there. I come school for to enjoy myself. That's all. So, this a man we used to bun class hard. We used to skull class like crazy. Put it this way, we used to skull class to the point where other student in the class used to have a problem with it.
Yeah.
For sure how bad me used to deal with it. So so the grades them nah say nothing.
Yeah.
So when we do some reach third farm done, the man them say, it don't make sense to go fourth farm.
Kinda ready.
Cause ready. So I come back in a third farm. When we go fifth farm now, still the kinda young. And Dylan and thing they're supposed to remember that bridge Mr. Williams, sleepy. When we
Yeah, man.
graduate from fifth farm, remember graduation night. Sleepy look for my mother and say, and I think him did put it nicely, but him look for her and say to her, say, them time they cast around the thing.
Yeah.
And him a say, yo, say, cast or you not going to take him in because him too young. So you really need to make him stay back another year.
Yeah.
But trust me, and that him a say. I said, them in the to the work. So them in a sense him going. So me repeat fifth farm again. So right there, so a 7-year Malik.
And then
The
as you
great
say,
thing
you pass common entrance early.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're going to
early,
school
Yeah.
at what, 10, 9, 10?
Maybe
10 or
9, more
9,
like
whichever
10.
one. So it's a
Okay.
whole heap of time they did it. But here the good thing now. The first year when Malik fifth farm, some legends repeat and come back. So PB in my class, Billy Lion in my class, Dango in my class, Twitter in my class. Now here why it is important for me now, and this is the first part of the important thing. As a man where me did love play cricket and love it. While me never did show the great promise or anything, me did love it. So me did kind of idolize people like PB and them man. So it's when PB repeat fifth form, and me see them man they come in a class and I do school work. It kind of make you feel a little way, embarrassed a little way, because to me it was the big thing for you. It was like a class joker thing. You don't do no schoolwork, you get 10 in a test. It was like a big joke. But then you see PB them come in and you see them man they have buckled down another schoolwork. Somebody kind of feel, cute away. Say, yo. And I think the year there, we finally make a team and I play Colts. So I play cricket now. Actually make a team and I play cricket. So you know what, I look away in front of them man there. So we start take the work serious. It's too late for that year there. Then the next big important thing now, when we repeat, we go back in our class with man like Dylan, Dwight Bryan,
Pops.
Craig Comrie, Pops, yeah man. Some man will take the schoolwork serious. So and then the class there now, that 11B2 there, little bit it's a small class. Little bit of boys in the class. And the big thing was we had a rivalry with 11B1 because as far as them concerned, them are the bright class. And the other thing too, the same Mr. Williams I'm talking about is a man where used to talk to me and him young, but you look up to him and you respect him. So the man that make you start take the work serious. And then you're there around a set of man where I take the work serious. Because one of the things I always talk to people about, people always talk about peer pressure. And them talk about it from a negative point of view.
Can be
But I
good.
tell people, say, man, you have a thing named positive peer pressure. Because I'm there around some man now where I mean, enough of them man they within the class there. If them do want in the science class, them could enter the science class. But them choose business and them take it serious. So that helped me now. And then me end up go sixth form. So boom, 9 years. 9 years out of school. But no regrets.
Mm-hmm. Well, you
So
know,
at least you did go six farm, cause uncle did there for about 9 years too.
That's Jocelyn. That's Jocelyn.
hold on it. But come down with uncle now.
hold on. But Uncle right name. I don't know why I embarrass him. Uncle right name.
Jocelyn Ricketts, man. Jocelyn Ricketts, man.
Jocelyn Ricketts.
Jocelyn
Okay.
Ricketts. Yeah, man, but we call him uncle car. Where you come at first farm, the man beard up. He my only man coming off and when we say the man beard up, when I mean say the man have little push out, the man beard up.
Well, for the
yes, man.
For the record, before you answer that question, Richard, for the record here, Kenneth, I 8 years before I Meadowbrook 2 years. I'm a repeat fifth farm. And I'm 74 and I 82 me left. So I'm just 1 year behind you, although year me I run off mouth the same way because
Jelly.
Yeah.
And I'll put it this way. A history and it's easier for look upon it from a different perspective when it work out. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
It work out for me. So
definitely.
Dylan just talk off him mouth, man. We're afraid to talk, man. 9 years, man. And then hear what though? It's where they a place like Meadowbrook. 9 years worth it.
Yes. You kind of want to leave Meadowbrook at all.
Never want to leave.
You're right about that.
Yep.
Because I have a girl, she come up on the conversation this week, I don't know her. She there, Paulette Samuels, and for her sister and brother, a big time lawyer at Jamaica, Bert Samuels and Jackie Samuels. Them did their Meadowbrook from the 60s. Me never go to go see them. And she repeat 2 times like you, Kenneth. So there's great precedent for you though. So don't worry. Listen, I said to you, I'm going to spend 8 years there. I'm going to low for the school too. I never take it serious until I repeat fifth farm in 1980 and then I start taking a little more serious. So I know what you're talking about. Because like you, I just sports me want to play. I never have school class like you. But I just want
no, man, listen. Yo, hey, Jelly, let me tell you something, man. You see, skull class thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, the man them did vex about it, The man them used to that thing with them cars, skinny your bag.
Yeah.
Skin out them, flip your bag on the wrong side and put in back the book them. Cause the man them must say, yo, you need to come to class. Hey, yeah. to the point, Richie, what Cybon them the name?
Cybon and Gregory Fagan.
I think I Cybon them. Me and them man there getting a little tussle over the same burning a class, cause the morning shift and them the evening shift. Say in the morning, them would have come to school early, cause evening shift start must be about 10 o'clock.
Yeah, man.
So the man them play
10:20 to 3:40.
Wait, 1 second. I remember just hang up the call there.
Yeah, man. Go on.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, sorry. I call there coming.
Yeah.
So the man them play little bowl for bat in the morning. And the man them bad up me and my brethren them, Cause them must say you should have the class.
Yeah, so, you're not supposed to there as a run in on the man them thing.
I run in on the man them thing, but here what do them now? Them have class up at the library, above the library, the block there, above the library.
Yeah, man.
So in the evening. No, man, no, the art room, the man.
Upstairs.
Art room,
upstairs.
Yeah, man. Upstairs, the library.
We have one upstairs at the corner and then couple classroom.
Right. Them have class up there, so. So the man, them have PE in the evening when school done. Done for week and morning shift. So, what? We say, all right, we're not bad way up, we're not a bad man. We're not a bad man. No fun, I just 3 away. The man them when them go on PE, them left them bag in the class. You remember the stinking toe tree?
Yeah, man. I
Yeah,
know some
man.
of them
You
there at
play
school,
up
man.
there,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Go over there, we collect a portion of thinking toe. And we're thinking to the class. Yo, who for bag na get rub up? Yo. And then we'll go over the third. Oh, you remember the 3-story block now?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go over the, the 3-story block them, you could have peeped through the little hole them. We'll go over this and we'll just jam. And wait until the man them come from PE. The man them cuss. And we over there, we just a dead with laugh. Because we say, yo, don't do that to it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I know thinking through treated there at the school, man. That was like,
Yeah,
what
man.
you say?
We'll start them out, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so you, Richie, what's some of the friend them you remember come to Meadowbrook with and you remember good?
Yeah, man. Remember, man, like Devon Mullins. We used to call him Devo.
Evo.
And like, yeah, man, even Gully them. Me and Gully them come in same time.
Yeah, Gully comes 84 to. Yeah.
Yeah, man. The late Edwards, Michael Edwards, Borough.
Yeah.
Borough.
We talked about him
Yeah.
last night, too. Yeah, Bull. Yeah.
man.
Harvey Edwards' father, son, I mean, big time.
Son, yeah,
Former
man.
Jamaica
Yeah, man. Big
goalkeeper.
time
Yeah.
keeper. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Whole heap of man, Dan Lewis and so whole heap of man, Joseph Livingston. And some girl like Patricia Wade and Trisha Jarrett and them things. Dylan, remember Trisha Jarrett too, man.
What's she there?
The last time she did there in New York, you know. The last time you'd hear anything about her, she there in New York.
Yo, quick, Dylan.
Richie, yeah. I wonder why you say Dylan remember Trisha Jarrett.
Dylan, don't answer me here, because some question of
Dylan big friend.
Don't answer. Check the play the fifth one over there, brother.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, but Jelly,
Yeah.
from me touch Meadowbrook made it in our presence of greatness still, you know, because, you know, when we go in a 7th grade, you used to have some upper school student used to come and help the teacher in the morning. It used to be like a class monitor, class.
Oh, yeah, the class
And I want to
monitor.
tell you, it's one I Gabler was my class prefect.
Yeah, I was asking about that, you know, what some of the older students them would look up to. And
Yeah, man, one
talk
of the
about them,
Gabler was
and you
my
answer that,
class
Kenneth,
prefect at the time, man.
Which one of them? You remember which one?
I think a Paul, you know.
Okay,
No,
okay,
I think
yeah,
a Patrick. I think a Patrick.
yeah.
I think a Patrick. He was my class prefect at the time. So he used to come every morning and make sure we get ready so that when the teacher come in. Yeah, man. So
Yeah, go ahead, Richie.
yeah, man, and me I tell you, I will leap a little thing. Cause like me I tell you, we play with Dylan, and you know Dylan a greatness. Me always, boy, Dylan disappoint me though. Cause me the things that Dylan did I play West Indies cricket.
Well, we get
But
to
now
that.
I say it and make him hear it too.
Yeah, man, we get to that next week. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah. No, well, yeah, because me that buy a Dylan a bat. Dylan could have bat, man. Me I tell you, say, in terms of that. That's why I say bigger bats. That's why I call him that. As a little youth, me I look on Dylan and hold the bat and I say, right, we couldn't bat like that at all. So, me know where you talk about Richie.
When Dylan could have back, man. Cause when we got trials, you know, me and Dylan go. The first year, I don't know if Dylan did go the year before, but the first year we got trials, me and Dylan from Meadowbrook they go.
Yeah.
Which
Hello?
year that, Kearney?
When it would have been when we in a lower 6, so we left
Yeah, man.
92, so it would have been 90.
Yeah.
90.
Yeah, man, because at the summer after the first year of Sunlight when we play.
Well, they kind of mix up the years them because I remember I got 2 years, but I remember one of the year them at the captain one of the teams them in the trials and was a part of the award 11. Because usually the award 11 when they pick the award 11 at the team they usually play.
I think which year you get licking in your mouth in a trial in one of them practice match there.
Oh, when they play the England team that I done at St. Anne.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah, man,
that would have been
Jamaica
the
11
first.
they play against England under 19 team down at somewhere down at St. Anne there, so and with the
Yeah, man,
home on a wet wicket.
That the year when you play the award 11 there. But even when we got trials with you know, them they pick a side.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't involve another side there too, because in my
Right.
head, you know, we did have it say Dylan in the Jamaica
In
side.
the last squad.
Yeah, but that's what that may say currently, because usually after the trials finish, them have what them call an award 11. Everybody get the medal around them neck with them name on it and thing like that. And usually
man.
that's the 11, and they usually add probably about 4 more to that for the team. And then
No, man,
somehow
you
when
know
they
the
pick the
11, man.
team, right? But somehow when they pick the team, me here say Raja Neela open, and me I say,
Yeah, man, remember that. But yo, as I talk about that, Raja Neal never there open for Melbourne.
Raja Neal not
Come
open
on.
nothing. Raja Neal
No.
on right arm leg spinner. But remember, Raja father was a manager and a KC man and
Yeah,
them
man.
thing there. So.
Yeah.
Then that's the problem. You're not talking about nothing, you know. We're getting that next week here, Dylan, because
Yeah, man.
that's a long history from where I play. Man, me get called at trials, and the man them give me pencil, and them give me for bat, Dylan. At least you get for bat and get lick. Pencil, the
I
man
tell you
them
that,
give me
Jelly.
for- Yeah.
Jelly, we
Yeah.
not jump too far, you know, but even that, you know, when we hearing the talk them something there, you know, me I said, Jano, me really love out this thing, you know, because when we got trials, you know, me not carry no water. Me a bowl.
You get a
And me a
chance,
walk the
that
bowl
me
in
I
a
say.
trials.
No, but Jelly, but I
story.
want to tell you, Jelly, you know, but Kearney come a far way, you know, because remember Kearney tell you, so when him come school, him know in a sports thing, you know.
I thought
Remember
me
when
I say,
Kearney run the cricket and thing like that, you know, so the 10 years when him say him spend serve him well, you know,
Well, no, but-
because
but-
in
No,
the
but-
last,
9, sir. 9. Not 10, sir. 9.
no man, in the
but-
last.
Make him explain
In
himself.
the last half, no man, in the last half, Kearney was one of the man them will lick the gloves hard because I used to keep. Kearney was one of the man when I never like bat because Kearney used to have a ball with jog back outside half stop and jog back in.
Yeah.
Little half, like real half break. Yeah
Well,
man,
you know
no
what?
man,
Make
Kearney
him
was a
get in-
big thing.
Make him get into that transition. Like, I was surprised in my talk and I say, him man a big time sportsman, but him not get called for trials and I say I lick the gloves hard. And before, explain a name to me, Kenneth, or you get a nickname, the Kearney, and explain the name to me and tell me how that transition they come out when you became a big time cricketer. Because it was just
Alright.
a small thing. All of that talk.
All right, you know what? We can start with the nickname. The two of them kind of the journey intertwined. But we can start with the nickname. So you kind of get the nickname wrong still, you know. You say Pumps and a Pumps. So
A what?
Pumps.
Boom. So,
Pumps. Female genitalia.
I know what. Listen, this is a children-friendly podcast, so we're not going to say nothing more about that to yourself.
No, but all right, you know what? Without getting into the name itself,
Yeah.
but we start with the name. So here how that go now.
Yeah.
So originally, me have two names. So remember, I'm telling you now, we can't play no sports. Cause it's when me that go primary school, and the man them have cricket training. Me used to afraid of the ball.
Yeah.
So after the first day, coach run me. So them have football training, and me can't. The man them have box the ball around me, and me can't catch it. Me just jump and grab the ball with me, and coach run me. I don't know nothing about football. I don't know nothing about cricket. I come out Meadowbrook now. See the man them a play goal for bat. You get involved. The nickname thing now. We play. You always used to have something like a pickup game. So even though I don't really catch a should be, but you pick two side and you get in. I remember when we play one day, and me cause the man them for lose. So it start out with all rounder. A man say, yo, the man is all rounder, you know. Him can't bat and he can't bowl. So him is an all rounder. You know, normally an all rounder is somebody who can bat and bowl. And then the man them go further with it. The man them saying can't play football and him can't play cricket. So I want a real all rounder. So for a little while, we run with the name all rounder. And next time we play again, little catch up game. Because the man them for lose again. And the man get vexed. And the man say, yo, I'm big. That's now the name they stuck. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, but all the colonel coming out now.
Yeah.
Me used to in a cadet.
Yeah.
So, me have my little crew when I spar with. So, because I'm in a cadet, the man them used to say, and me I lead my crew. So now, instead that, it moved from Big P to Lieutenant P. Then, when little cricket skills start to come on, the man them say, yo, man I can play, you know.
Yeah.
Check him on a lieutenant again. I have to give him promotion. I don't know how it moved from lieutenant to colonel. So it used to be Colonel P, and then after a while, the P just drop off, and it stuck at Kearney. So that's how the nickname them go. But in terms of the cricket, let me tell you, I always tell people, you see, if you love something and you do it enough, you have to learn. You have to learn. So my thing was, me just always used to go around the man then. Under 14 training I come, me used to try. And early, when I'm a cut squad, say your name cut for early, kind of good.
Yeah.
But even though you get cut, you still go there and watch. And I guess it's funny, you're looking at something, but you're not looking at it to study it. You just look on it because you like it. And you pick up things. You pick up things along the way. And you do it because originally, I used to have myself as a spinner. Because most of the men them did bigger than me. But for some reason, the spin thing never did work out. So I used to just try start ball fast. And then one year I come back at school, but just all of a sudden tall. Because before the man them did older than me, the man them did bigger than me. But then you repeat one time, you catch up the man them in a size, and then you get a little growth spurt. So I used to try take up the little pace thing, so I ball fast. Because guess what? It's easier than for to try spin ball and control it and do that. But again, doing something over and over and over, even though you're not sitting down and saying, hey, I am training, you start to pick up a little thing and you start get better and you start get better. And then you're there around some man who them good. I mean, he's a man used to listen. You ask 2 questions. Remember, the first year, when I'm in a fifth farm, I'm going to play Colts. I think they have 4 fast bowlers upon the team. Dylan, the captain of the team there. So it was Steve, it was Comrie. I don't know who was the third bowler, Dylan. I don't know if you there bowl pace them time there. But me used to come on as the 4th change. And you get one like a 4 over. You go one whole season, you know, impress nobody, do nothing. But then, for some strange reason, when I got 6th form, I'm come training, we just all of a sudden start bowl quick. I don't know. I just think being around the man them and doing the thing over and over, and you pay attention, something start to rub off. Because I remember Dylan, and well, Richie would remember this too. We play a practice match at Woolmers. The first year that when me play Sunlight, when we in a 6th form. You remember Sinclair?
Yeah, man.
Sinclair used to go Meadowbrook and then him leave, go Woolmans. Him go open for them. Tall, slim youth. I don't know if Reese would have know him.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, man, because I think him play, I don't remember if him play Sunlight for Meadowbrook. But him could have bat little. Him could have bat. I remember Sinclair are open for Woolmers. And when we go, them give me and Steve Stanford, beanie. Them give, this one different beanie. Them give me and Steve open the bowling. I remember I look on PB and I said, PB, I want to find that one here. Because me there hurry Sinclair. As a man where just come on the seed. Me there hurry him. And the man must say, where you find that man here? And me I said, blow, wow. It look like me can play this. Cause even when them give me the new ball now, I still never see myself as I make the team. But they just think, say you do like a practice match. The man them just experiment and them don't want to show them hand yet. But I just one of them things there. You do it long enough and you get good at it.
Me jump in on this and tell you, because I listen to you carefully, you describe something very important, And I said something earlier, and I said, Dylan, could I make West Indies team? I'm going to tell you this. Enough time I just opportunity you want. And the player, I'm going to remind you, I don't know most know him, because he's captain of the West Indies team, Richard Richardson, and Kevin will know more about him down, in terms of say. Richard Richardson never that good,
Yeah.
Aviv make Richard Richardson get a whole heap of playing time for West Indies, and Richard Richardson turned out to be one of the better batsmen. But Richard Richardson never that good. We can't say that. They have enough man better than him. So we are talking about it. If you get the opportunity, it's like a man with your talent, Dylan. If you didn't get the opportunity what him get, he'd have scored enough more runs than him for West Indies cricket. But I just saw them thing they go in a team sport. It's like if you don't get the opportunity for play, That's why enough man just abandon team sport enough of the time. Because I tell you, as you say, Kenneth, you get better and better because you play. And you just have like a skill. And if you have enough skill like a man like Al Dylan and him get better and better and him take it serious, none couldn't stop him, man. None couldn't stop him at all. But me remember Rich Richardson, man. Him just come on the scene. Him couldn't bat. Him couldn't bat at all. But him get the whole heap of playing time and him turn captain of the West Indies cricket team.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. So Richie, you talk about say you remember the first male softball team. Tell me how that go. Coming up, I know say.
But I think Richie was a member of the female softball team first.
No, man, a serious start, man. Richie and Bevo and they and them.
Well, you say just love around the girl them so much you have to play softball.
Stay around the girl them until eventually you start play.
You start to perform a team for yourself.
Yeah, and the coach at the time was Mr. Shaw, Mr. Clyde Shaw.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Mr.
Shaw.
Yeah, Mr. Carly.
If we try to get him on now, so hold on, Richie. The girls softball team, they promise to come on now. Debbie should have named Meeks. None of them. Yeah, we forget what her name is. She promised to come on and want me to have the conversation. I'm going to reach out back to her. The girls softball team, they win up some trophy, right?
Yeah, man. They win a few trophy well, man.
Yeah, man.
Them the dominant.
Yeah,
man.
And them tell me, say, they want to come tell them story. And them cost me. And I said, but you don't have to come tell them the story. And me set up a weekend for them come on. As you call them name, remember. And
yeah, man. Mr. Shaw.
I'm going to follow it up. But go ahead, Richie. Talk about your experience with the
softball. Yeah, man.
As
you know, just to follow up the fractal. and then you start play with them daily. Every evening you out there play with them until the coach actually say, let them play against the boys.
Yeah.
And they realize yeah, man, a few hours welded out them, man. I realize say, you know, you can do something and you actually enter the knockout competition because it was too late to enter the league.
Yeah.
And it was much school that was playing softball, but we played one match against Osemate and we beat Osemate and actually went to a semi-final with Camperdown, with Excelsior. Yeah, Excelsior. Excelsior was the eventual winner.
Excelsior was the big team them time there.
And in fact, we give them a good fight because the coach was actually telling us that if we ever beat Excelsior, there's no way Camperdown could have beat we.
Yeah.
But
so what's some what's some of the money we play with on that team there?
I play with man like there was a little guy named Gary Burrell. You'd have Devon Mullins, you have Dayan Lewis. You'd have even Red Rock Big Brother play at the time, you know, Steam Fish, man. Because Steam Fish could have. Steam Fish was the pitcher. Garfield Rickett.
He wasn't a pitcher.
No, he was actually shortstop, you know, because Garfield did have an arm on him too, you know.
Yeah, man. I could have hit the ball far.
Yeah, man.
What year was this, Richie?
This was, I think, 89.
And did it continue? Did we play in subsequent years?
Not until after I left. I actually went up there and assist them at one time. They went to the finals and lost to Excelsior. That's the male team. That's the male team attacking.
The male team, yeah.
Yeah, they actually form a male team with basically the cricket team.
I just going to ask that. I know cricket. That was a similar sort of game, like, yeah.
Yeah, man, they form a male team with the cricket team. And they went real far, reached the finals, and then lose to Excelsior.
Yeah. All them things they want to talk about, man. That's why I'm glad we are talking. Because I don't know the mystery there, Richard. That may I tell you.
Yeah, man. They actually had a league, man. A major league in Jamaica.
Yeah.
I want to tell you, actually represent Jamaica a couple of times. Went to Panama, came and go down Disney, play for Jamaica too.
Oh,
a softball. Yeah. A softball. Actually a softball team.
Never know that.
But Richie, you guys never used to play outside of Meadowbrook. I guess when school never played.
Ernie play with us, man. We had that team named Meadowbrook.
What the side name again?
Meadowbrook All
Oh,
Stars.
outside of the school system.
Yeah, man. We used to
Stanley,
call it Meadowbrook All Stars, where we had the
you have
female
Meadowbrook All
side.
Star, and then Stanley. What Stanley team did name?
Stanley did over like Pembroke Hall, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I never know
Meadowbrook
that.
All Stars, man.
Yeah, man.
You represent Jamaica at softball.
Yeah, man.
So you see, I like no Richie have to dip on the wall of fame, and that me I tell you, we not leave out nobody.
Yeah.
You see, you see, I say, Kenneth.
No, but no people would know them something there.
That me I tell you exactly.
No, just learn.
Exactly.
You used to play. What used to play? St. Hughes and NHT Car Park. What on?
Yeah,
what a hotel in him now?
Over where Emancipation Park. What name that they know, man? Which
Hotel
hotel?
there now. A Hilton. Marriott or something like that.
Marriott.
Yeah.
When I Marriott. Yeah, man.
Me never know
Yeah,
that
man. But
Richie.
me remember my first cricket match for Meadowbrook, man.
Yeah, talk about that. Because
Get picking at the starting 11 as a specialist fielder.
No, again,
man.
Richie. Don't underrate that, because
No, man.
listen, what I'm saying
man.
is to you, Kevin can't tell you this. Man, that play upon our team, the original team, just because him can't feel it.
Yeah, man.
But Jelly, but that's when me start. When me come, I think I played a couple games, 86, and I never batter a ball. I just feel like it.
Exactly. You see,
man.
don't underrate it, Richie. That may I tell you, make sure you understand this, because you're dealing and talk about it, and Kirkton are one of the best field ever come on.
Tapping cup over Melbourne. I think it was the finals or something like so. Me playing on my black boot.
Yeah, because
feel.
Because you're the dread I look upon it, and you can't stop that about him. The dread I say, if you can save 20 or 30 runs in the field, enough man can make that.
Yeah, man.
You follow me? I said to you. So it's like the psychology, and because I'm win, most all them time they were win. We were excellent.
Yeah, man, and also just being in the team too as a youngster. I mean, amongst them greats there, that kind of set you up too for later.
The success, yeah, because you play among, exactly, Dylan.
You learn from them too.
And you feel a winning vibe and all them things. Exactly.
Yeah, man, but may I tell you, we play Kingston Technical over where the school the name at the back of a camp. Clancarty. Yeah, man, over Clancarty.
Yo,
and I tell you,
how much you make? Because Dylan, they asked me if you make a century in that match there.
No, man. We bowl first.
No, man. Are we bowl first?
We bowl first, and the man they make much of 38.
No, man, Richie, the man they make 27. You make a challenge up on that one there. 27 they make.
Well, you might can challenge me. Because I know say you did get like, how much you did get? 5?
5 for something like 4. Steve get 5 for 14.
And then the rest was extra.
Bare extras. Cause even the 4 was score off of me. A ball go through a man leg and go the boundary.
I only remember
remember when we
I'm a first Sunlight Cup match, you know. Well on them, man. I'm a first Sunlight Cup match, you know. I played
that game.
Yeah, man.
Yes, you're the vice captain. PB are the captain.
Okay.
You didn't ask about it, you know, if you didn't make a century, but we just couldn't remember if we bowled first, bat first.
We did bowl first, man. Because may I tell you, say, when we reach back up at school, Mr. Garden them see we, and I say, I come down there, what the game not play? And we say, the game done.
I'm going to wrap it up quick time.
Wrap it up quick before lunch. They have to give me the food, make we go on.
They couldn't manage me and Steve, man. Them did out of them debt.
Kevin.
No, man, but I want to tell you, say, if you see Wavell today and ask him, say, Wavell, who are the fastest schoolboy bowler you face? Him tell you, say, I'm one little man from Meadowbrook.
Thank you, man, him call him.
Thank you, man.
But tell you, man.
Yo,
he will tell you. Any day you see Wavell, him tell you.
That's how Wavell lines.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But every time him see me, you know, he must say, yo, Kearney, get a ball, no? Get a ball, man, come deal with you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, we back up him and I bred you. I will play you. As a tapping cup match, we'll back them up, man. And me and Steve pepper them pepper them, man. Yo, up at top field,
Boy,
man, sharp ball.
me remember
Sharp
all
ball like wow,
practice
man.
match where we play Homewood. And TM Dilly catch Franklin Rose. I would have knocked him all over the place.
Mash him up. Big
Yeah,
time,
man.
big time Jamaican, West Indies boy, I lick him all about the place. I
Yeah,
not
man,
tell you
the
about that
All
line.
place.
about the place.
What that? You remember the little not with the pavilion there. You'd have a building closer up to the
To the
right.
hillside.
Yeah, man,
A
with
water
third man with that there.
commission, I think.
Yeah, we used to climb the tree and go up on the roof of the
On the
other
roof.
building there.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
they used to
Yeah,
score. I
man.
think they used to score up there, Sir Kearney.
Yeah, man.
Right. They used to score up there, sir.
Scores them used to sit
Dwight,
down there. So,
when Dylan beat it out there, though, and me mouth Franklin though, because we got trials with him. And him is a man who run off him mouth,
Yeah,
nothing.
man, he's a big time talker to man. You know what you're talking.
Yes, man. So get the chance to mouth him now, you know, man. And Dwight the pan, Kearney. Stop talking to the man, the man. Suppose Dylan go out. And me Dwight about there, was it 3 or
yeah, don't
4?
talk about next.
Yeah, man. Dwight I say, yo, stop talking to the man, the man. You have the man get his chicks. Yeah, man,
Don't
mouth
worry,
it, man.
don't worry. You see them thing we're not talk about. I'm gonna make Kevin talk about this. You know, we used to call that. You see when the man a mouth man from half of the field, we call him man of the union. The original man you talk about Diego and Mr. McGregor.
Mr. Becky.
Yeah, tell them about them thing there, Kevin, because them things say them know some of them the original member of them man they used to make sure say any opposing team and even you because we have a name for Kevin, you know. You know, we used to call Kevin on the field. The Sicilian Mafia, you know. But go ahead, Kevin. Guys, so like you have something to say.
You know.
Eh?
No,
Go on, Kevin.
what I was saying is that the union that used to support us when I was at school, it was almost intimidating to the opposing guys. But it was not just the opponents. They would jeer at our call at, you know, they'd call at us too. The whole, if we're doing nonsense on the field, you don't hear Mr. McGregor, you don't hear Jelly, you don't
Yeah,
hear
man.
Diego.
Yeah,
Mr.
man.
Here
Give a
never
check,
had to do
man.
nothing, you know. But let me tell you, man, when you're playing and you have somebody telling you can't bat, and it gets unsettling for schoolboys, you know. Them
Yeah,
don't
Yeah,
know how
man.
to handle that. So invariably them, you know, them try do something they're not accustomed to and them out.
yeah,
And then make rubbish and drop a catch and confidence is gone.
yeah, man.
But
I remember a day Mr. Wright never talked to me until the game done. We played Dunoon over Excelsior. And
Oh God, remember that match, man.
and them ball we done for most 60 yard. And Mr. Wright don't even talk to us during the break. And I think we bowl them down for like 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Remember that match, man.
Let me ask you
Kind
now.
of little mess up wicket.
Which one of the
Farrell,
match it
I'm a
play?
question for you.
Over
Yeah.
Excelsior Primary, I think it played.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah,
Go ahead
man.
with the question before me ask my own. Yeah.
Well, so you're trying spin and then you started bowling pace and stuff. Who introduced you to that, or was it at farm match, or how you did that transition then?
Just you play ball for bat. As me say, you know, you see the spin thing. Me don't have a clue about that. So you play ball for bat. If you ball slow and you not do nothing with the ball, man I go beat your ball. And me don't know nothing about leg break, half break. Me don't know none of them something there. So you have to try something else. So you have to try ball fast. So I just that. And I like somebody come to you and say, hey, try this. You just
Like
can't do
how
something,
much
so you
are
try
none
something
of that?
else. No, none of that. Just try something else, and eventually something start going feed.
Interesting.
I want to tell you, so we used to play a thing where we call stone cricket. Where you
I
just
tell
find
you,
piece of board and a man pick up stone and a underarm it and you lick it.
man, 3 a pass and you're out.
Yeah, man.
At school, you play that, Richie?
Cool, we
What
used
you
to
mean?
play that, man.
Yeah. So they get
Are
Like if
are
the
you have
stone them on a underarm, and we have one piece of wicket behind it too. You know. If you lick your wicket,
yeah,
you're
man.
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
You just mark out something on the wall.
but you ask an interesting question there, Kevin. But one time I may ask on this. P Brown used to bowl spin and pace at the same time because Freddie tell me P Brown open the bowling and bowl from one end the whole day in a cricket match. When if a Sunlight Cup match or a Senior Cup match, him say remember P Brown had that. When him come on, I've got to ask him
Oh
that.
well, I doubt a senior cup. Cause senior
The,
by the time senior cup time PB size alone him couldn't bowl piece.
the one time ICPB ball pace, we'd a play a match and we'd a hope for
You
draw
mean
the match.
champion?
Yeah, we are
Champion,
hope
the bottom
for draw the match. And PB take the ball and start run from one boundary. From the boundary down at the plum tree.
The gully.
The
gully.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
And the man are running, and the man a take whole day for running, so you know night catch you. And so we draw the match.
Yo, that one good, Richard. That one good for the age of. Remember that one that right. The man that runs so slow.
Man.
Yo,
And the only time that I see PB ball pace.
No man, him think the man 1 year when them go, I think him did them go cold semi-final.
Yeah.
Probably Dylan would have played. I never there play cold sometime there. I remember, you know that passage there right beside the PE room. Remember, I must show somebody him run up. Time I say him go open the bowling for the cold steel.
yeah.
Time him have like a stylish run up there. I mean, him never all that slow with him a bowl with him leg of the ball.
No, I never
With him
slow.
run up to the
No,
wicket.
because I'm height and them thing that him, you know.
Yeah, man, him have a little pace. But then, when we there play Sunlight with him, we have a bagger man for bowl pace. So him never need. Dylan, whatever, used to have a 4-prong pace attack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Yeah,
Me, Steve, Comrie, and Makala. See, that's
Yeah,
the next
man,
man,
Makala.
Makala. Yeah, man, we'd have a 4-prong pace attack, and then we'd have 2 spinner, PB and Chris Brown. As a matter of fact, 4 spinner, Narato.
Yeah, man, Web, Nataro.
Web.
Left arm spinner.
Yeah.
We have a whole heap of bowling, man.
And I want to tell you, say, we can't leave out Kevin Eilert, you know. Kevin Eilert was a special person too, you know.
Yeah, man, because Kevin, he used to keep wicket and him could have bat too.
And remember him was the Manning Cup keeper too.
Yeah, man.
That name
Yeah.
if you go on to go play for Jamaica, or the name sound familiar.
He never played for Jamaica, you know. I don't remember him playing for
Major
Jamaica.
League or one of them things. But
I think him did over Marvel, I think, at one point.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. That's so you that probably know him from Joel.
You may remember.
Yeah, man. Highlight was a vibes man to bear trouble in the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The name
Yeah,
sound
man.
familiar. That's what me ask. But Richie, that story about PB run from the boundary for slow down.
Yeah, man.
That one
Boundary.
take the cake.
Yeah, man, we draw the match, man. We draw the match.
Kind of
Oh,
tell
God.
me,
Champions have a big side, man.
you don't have to tell me how slow P Brown can run because I'm a race him and that race had to be decided because we don't know who win yet. So it don't finish it. I can't Devon McDonald. It don't finish it.
No, man, it look like I saw you get the jelly. You just a shake your damn move.
Oh, no, the dread sang to the race and I said, boy, yeah, we could run the race even and see who I go win because me in a 6th farm and people they just start school here, just like you, Kenneth, 1st farm and people around there all the while, you know, I'm play under 14. And I think people around there play coach from them time, Kevin.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm play coach. I come around the team and I say, yeah, man, I'm a race, man, say. But as I say, as I promise every time I talk, was a rematch I forgot for secular dispute there because I'm a race some fun. 22 yards, I'm more than 22 yards, man, I'm going to run and we'll see who win.
But that is interesting. But Richie, did he finish the over? Because P Brown run very slow, you know.
Why, not tell you, say, the umpire have to call it, man.
The umpire give a tag.
Because I tell you, say, PB all about him run up in a mid-waist. And go back down at the
Someone
goal.
that him shoes lace one tie and all kind of
Yeah,
something.
yeah, well, trust me, that I'm a captain of the team.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Kevin, I never know that tactics at all. Because if I didn't know that tactics, enough. Wouldn't lose no match, Kevin. Trust me, that's okay.
Hey, but you know, Dylan and Richie, as we talk about a match there, you remember, say we didn't need for the Excelsior man them. They come the match there, cause them the one we lose. Cause if we didn't lose, and them would have a chance to go the semi-final them.
Yeah.
And we have them to play next. So the Excelsior man them coming, man, and the man them go on with a thing in man. Very nice the man them a make. One bag of foolishness, man. But we sort them out, man, because next match at Meadowbrook, I think we bowl them out for must be 47. Bowl them out for a little bit. The next match, because them run off them out, man. Remember, if you remember him, Dylan, the keeper named Kerwin, him come trials with it. Me and him used to par at trials. Yeah, man.
Cool. Yeah, me love them story, man. Trust me. Cause enough of them I don't know, because them after me left school and all the things. So me appreciate them talking here, Richie and
man.
stuff. But me ask another question, I know. But we move on. And you take that one first, Richie. Any fun memories that you remember in the training, in the classroom, or on a field trip? You remember I go on Meadowbrook? Give me some of the fun memories then.
Well, me know say in a training, why we used to play this thing named head and tail. Where you catch. Coach a bat ball to you and you catch. And if you drop the ball, you go back at the tail. And if you end up at the end, him buy you a bun and cheese from out a sweetie, man. Yeah, man. Man used to live for that, man. Because you want to eat a bun and cheese when training done, you know. So them little thing, the man.
So Pekka wasn't there at the time when you were there?
Yeah, man. Pekka
Kevin,
legend. Pekka big.
Don't talk about
Pekka
Pekka,
enough away, man.
Yeah, but Pekka would have gone on them hours of evening
He would have gone home them hours, them, man.
after training.
In fact, him gone on him second shift.
Him going up a Manningsville Road, yeah.
Yeah, man, him gone on him second shift up a Manningsville Road. Yeah.
So,
yeah, man.
So you Kenneth, make Richard go and think if him have the more. Any more fun memories? Any fun memories?
Well,
You remember Meadowbrook, Kenneth, on the in the classroom, field trip or training at all, where you want to talk about?
But whenever I used to do the field trip thing, my parents never have them money there. So that never do. But fun memories now. We are talking about the cricket camp them where we used to go on. And Richie must remember them here, man. The cricket camp them. Beer things, the cricket when you go on the cricket camp.
Where's the cricket camp? Which way you go?
Upper school, man.
No, upper school, man. But
Upper Meadowbrook you have the camp. Okay, yeah,
man.
Yeah, man. So when the regular, what they call that now, regular season.
Yeah.
When that done, everybody, you normally have like a 2-week break. I don't remember if it's Easter or something, but there was always a break between the regular season and the semi-final. So would I camp up a Meadowbrook for like a week or so?
Yeah, man.
Something like that. But beer things from the camp, man. Beer things.
Yeah, man. Remember, the man them find one red lipstick and a man asleep.
Monkey man.
And brethren, we call monkey man, because he lick them thick. And the man them put on the red lipstick for this, man.
No, but hold on, Richie, you not tell it right, man. Monkey, it's because the man them know say man go out with them to the arms house. I think if I remember right, a monkey man put on the helmet. The man go sleep with the helmet. Because the man say him no want nobody toothpaste him or do nothing to him. So you know, so the man them lipstick him through the helmet.
I want to tell you the same night that Kearney and me go hide in our room because we don't want the man them robbery.
Can't you, man?
And the man them wake up in the morning and couldn't find where I said Mark Gray go down a Kearney yard.
Yeah, I for punishment then, yeah.
No man, the man them they are going bad, man. The man them a toothpaste, them a polish yo.
Yeah.
There things the man them they are going out with, man. So you can't sleep in a peace.
Yeah.
I want to tell you this. I think I'm me, you and Devo, you know, because
yeah, man, Devo is not there, man.
while Devo never play cricket, Devo they live. Me
Down
know
the
what you.
road, man. I see
Boy,
a
them
Meadowbrook
road, man.
Avenue, man. Down the road at the bottom of Ranwick.
The but I ran with me, I remember. But so
Yeah, man.
when we there camp, Devo just come a camp same way. So him now, I don't like him come never play cricket, but the whole of we there, so him just a go and hang out. Cause man and man there, food a run, you just do it. I don't know, a big deal.
Yeah,
Man, the chill going in the cadet room, man. I don't. Man, them are going crazy, man. Crazy.
So Farrell, who used to run? Who used to be in charge of the camp then? Who used to run the cricket camp?
Mr. Wright, the coach.
Okay.
It's all right.
Mr. Wright and Gordon and Mr. Mack. Them man used to organize it. Yo, as the talk about organize it, you know. Remember, one evening, the man them carry some tin sausage come. Some tin sausage.
Some great Vienna sausage.
Vienna sausage. Well, Richie probably have to help me with this, cause I don't remember if I do it or about 3 man claim say them not eat pork. And some, you know, say you have chicken and pork. So the man them crush up the tin sausage and make sandwich. And the man them come and the man
mix up everything.
Yeah, man. I think I do it for some reason.
Do it at 7 day family. It's do I not eat pork. I'm not supposed to.
Man. Not supposed to. But the man I work the sandwich them in after the man got about 5 sandwich. I don't know how the pork argument come up. With them ask, like him I say, yo, what kind of sandwich this? And the man said, tin sausage. The man said, yo, what kind of tin sausage? And the man said, take up the tin and eat. Man say I pork, the man start vomit terrible. My youth down me, I'm sitting already. Man, I toss out hell, man.
I'm mindset.
But for me, the camp them did nice, because the big thing with the camp them too, well, we talk about the Homewood people them. We would have this deal with we'd have this arrangement where when we are camp, because Headley Cup would have for them break too, and we always used to play Homewood.
Yeah.
So we would have this thing with the Homewood man them. So them would have come up. I don't remember if we ever went down to Homewood though.
Yeah, we go somewhere one time. We
got Clarendon College. Edison Edwards. Man.
And the man liquid in the bush. A beer bush, the man lick the ball.
Edison Edwards, man. Edison Edwards. Remember him? Him come trials with me. In both years. Strong like hog, man.
At that school, Homewood, at that school, Franklin Rose used to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Franklin Rose, Kirk, Mackenzie. Couple of them. I think about 3 of them play youth cricket.
Yeah.
But remember, we'd have a little man at Meadowbrook to where they leave and go down a States, go win.
Squally. Micton Wallace, man.
Micton Wallace.
Yeah, man. Him captain the side for them and win. And Meadowbrook him learn cricket. I think Micton never in the play sunlight today, or they just play the squad.
Him play with we, man. Him play 1 year them.
At almost the last year then.
Yeah, man. Him play with we, man.
Yeah, man. Go States, go win.
Captain them. Let me ask you a question, Richie. Because you mentioned say they're on the school challenge team.
Yeah.
Tell me how that transition they go. Because as a man who play whole heap of sports, good enough to play on the school challenge team.
I want to tell you, say, when we in a 8th grade, you know, so we'd actually have a inter-house school challenge quiz thing.
Yeah, man, remember that.
It did. I think only 1 year them did do it. But may I tell the people them say anyhow we did continue with that. It would have prepared a whole heap of youth for this school challenge.
Yeah.
We never really have a serious program for school challenge.
Really and truly, it's like the man them they just come to you and say it's like them select, I guess based on grade or whatever. Them come and them say you and you. Them just pick some man and say them want to do the school challenge thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So we never really like in a training, like how things are going now, where everybody are trained.
Yeah.
And them have a pool of question where you study basically.
But
the same thing that And our heap of man did come through because Mr. Garden them would have come through, come ask with some sports question for try get way up to speed with the sport.
Okay.
And then Mr. Mac.
That was who you and who, Richie? You, Devo, Rosette Chisholm.
No, Rosette never did. I think Craig. Craig. How Craig the name? Craig Williams.
Cool-head kid.
Craig Simpson.
Man. Craig Simpson. Craig Simpson, the dark one.
Yeah. And Andrew Evelyn.
And
I want to tell you, it was basically a four all boys, but them did say them want a girl because it's a co-ed school, so them do want a girl for represent. I want to tell you, say it was a girl that was in sixth form at the time named, I think she's named Wendy Williams. She was partially blind. She was
the brown girl. Yeah, man. The brown one is dark one. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. If you check it out, Meadowbrook was the first school where allow a visually impaired person to represent them in a school challenge quiz.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
But have you thought about she, we have had a number, when we got there now, a number of visually impaired people.
Yeah, man.
There,
yeah, man.
Well,
yeah, man. They were there.
School for the blind up on Manning's Hill Road.
Yes.
Yeah.
A teacher was on a fair conversation. Maybe she was there at the time. Remember Miss Nevins?
I know the name, man.
Yeah, Kevin must know her. Miss Nevins. And she... Yeah. She talked about it last week we talked to her. Fair conversation come. Because we have a couple conversations come out there. And she mentioned, say, she remember I teach the first girl who come to Meadowbrook as a visually impaired person. I like Meadowbrook was the first school where actually... And she teach them maths, And it's not like them in a special class or nothing,
No, man, them used to be a regular class, man.
Yeah.
And all of them have the Braille typewriter where them walk up and down with.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that girl there, Wendy Williams, did dip on it the first year with women.
Yeah, it looked like Meadowbrook have an arrangement with the school up on Manning's Hill Road. Because a whole heap of them pass through Meadowbrook, yeah.
The thing is, when them come there, I mean, I can't give you the exact details, but they didn't do badly because, like Richie said, when they reach sixth form.
Man.
So they quite well.
Yeah,
man.
No, them never come and be a drain on the school, man. They may not to school more.
No.
Right. No, I agree with that. I just said we have the figures and know they attack. If anyone don't know anyone of the people, I mean, I love to hear for them story. One of the people, anybody know, I mean, put it out there, anybody know anybody will come to Meadowbrook was visually impaired. I love to hear them story. I love to see how them get on and how them feel like come to Meadowbrook and all them things. I love that story. I put it out there.
Yeah, man.
So if anyone I don't know anybody, just reach out to me and let me know. And get them on this conversation. I'm going to talk about that because I want to hear that. And you Kenneth, you talk about saying in the cadet. How you get involved in the cadet and who's in charge of the cadet and who inspire you?
Yeah.
For trying that.
Again, all right. So, the cadet thing, combination of things. You just want to involve in something. Yeah. And you say, you can't play sports, but you could have followed some instructions in terms of the drill them and them thing there. So, yeah, that's something you can do. And then, my father now used to be in the army.
Ah, you did tell me that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So somebody kind of have it in my head one time say, make a turn soldier. So, say, cadet go on. So, you get involved. Remember, Tegre did inner cadet, that's a Dante.
Yeah.
Team Bridging, Shane Clark. You know a Bridging named Kermit. Adam was the drill sergeant or something. You'd have a Bridging named Louis Watt. Watt. Yeah, I think
Steam Fish too.
Steam Fish did a cadet car. Steam Fish on sergeant major or something.
Yeah, man, they big in Garfield.
Yeah, man, Garfield Ricketts, man.
Okay.
Bless him soul.
He am no longer with us. We have to bless him. Anybody?
Yeah. Yeah, man. But what did do? I think me for about 2 years.
Okay.
Cause I remember going. I can't remember saying that that's when me get it switched to lieutenant.
Okay, the nickname, yeah.
Yeah, man. But we kind of the cadet thing to car. The vibes that there, you go up on 2 cadet camp and but like the drilling and the parade them. You get your uniform and you get your.
Yeah, man. Meadowbrook always look that
Yeah, man. Would that go on good? Cause the other day when we hear one of the podcasts, you know, I remember somebody had talked about us doing the first female thing, and I was trying to catch the year when them said them do it because remember when we had a cat it, there was something what would it do for the first time, but we just can't remember. Oh, you know what it do? So normally when you have inspection, so the big thing for the cadet them was inspection. So it come like a competition.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah.
whichever school get the highest points for inspection, them would have win it. I remember one year, you know, them it's like either there was some problem, so them couldn't either them start late or them couldn't figure out what to do, and they came up with this silent maneuver. So normally, when you had the inspection, somebody would have call out, you know, the direction them where you go, but they came up with this. I can't remember the term where they call it. This exhibition where you get maybe 10 people.
Yeah.
And them go and them actually go through the drill maneuvers, but them go through it without anybody saying anything. So you basically have to memorize everything, and you have to do it in unison. I remember that was a big thing because nobody never did that before.
Yeah, yeah.
But the cadet people can remember that and
Yeah,
talk about that.
somebody go hear this, Kenneth, and come talk about it and do the correcting. By the time we're done, at least them conversation and I will stop going because somebody come talk about them conversation, about what you talk about, and just fill in the details. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But let me ask you a question, Richie. Yeah, go ahead. Do that talk. Go ahead.
No, me to ask Richie Lou or Kearney. So football, nobody never play no football? Interfarm, Pepsi.
Interfarm. No, but Dylan, you just ask for us get it out because me remind you, you know, when we in a fifth farm, B2, we win the competition.
Yeah,
and the big side was B1, you know, with clock and one bag of money cup, man.
But Kearney, you know where you get wrong this or do?
What that?
At 10 11 squad you play in the finals.
Oh no, yes, I true.
We play in the finals.
Yeah, man,
because
S1.
we beat clock them.
You beat up
yeah,
the
man,
big team.
true.
Yeah.
True.
We beat clock them.
But
your boy didn't name again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Who that?
No, man, I remember this youth here. The youth that was captain on the side, man.
Or the farm team.
Yeah, man. Cause it was a big thing, you know, because again, you know, B2
Interfarm used to be a big thing, man. There's a lot of people, a lot of talent come from a lot of
It was discovered then.
yeah.
Yeah, but remember Dylan as a big time baller as a day attack, you know. Dylan was no
well, hey. Jelly.
Yeah.
When I get that Dylan story, you know, but just put on that one there for the record. Make Dylan tell you about the 6 love when getting a Pepsi. Man, Charlie.
Man, Charlie.
Yeah, when Dylan a keep goal.
When there, a calabar there? Or him get that?
No, man, Meadowbrook, man.
Okay.
But Kearney, you know, say Anami was a keeper though.
A Charlie
was the keeper?
Yeah, man, and everything going on.
Charlie, you keep one half and Charlie keep the next half.
Then that me I show you, man. I know me start out as a keeper, but then everything when Charlie a leak on me, I say, no, man, I better than put me in there, man. I saw me end up in that goal, you know.
I want to tell you, say Orlando Charlie, they like you, you know, Charlie.
Yeah? Yeah. First send me him link. I'm going to link him up. I'm going to try to get him to come talk to. No worries.
No, man, Charlie have story.
Yeah, man. Send me him link when we're done there, man. I'm going to remind him.
Kearney, after about 15 minutes, about 4 love we had, man. And me, I said, no, man.
The only 2 score per year, Dilly.
Something like so, yeah, man. About 6 or 7 we get, man. One of them big teams, I campaign also.
Okay.
Kearney, you more remember one of them big teams.
Remember side. Because no the goal that score like wow.
Like a water, like a sieve.
You're a bottom team. Me remember, man. Poor me when me are going to goal. Every time I kick out the ball, it come back in. Because I can't kick the ball for probably 6 yard box, you know.
You kind of small. I remember that, Dylan. You're small.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Let me
But
ask
but but as you talk about football, though, you know, remember too, you know, when we the sixth farm, you know, we'd have a we never met the side there, but we'd have a decent side, you know. We give them a run for their money, you know.
Yeah.
Cause the sixth farm what them used to play, you know, the fifth farm competition.
Okay.
they
And the
used
man
to
them
play.
used to have
Farm
it,
competition. Okay, I got you.
yeah, man. The man them used to have it say, you're not sixth farm, you don't know nothing about ball.
Yeah. They were
And we
underrated
give them
a
a,
certain way. Yeah.
yeah, man. The only respect over they get, you know, because one of the things where we need to point out, you know, most of the team, you know, did in a sixth farm, you know, the cricket team.
Yeah.
Now in a sixth farm.
And even when we
Probably-
reach upper, because we have a few of the lower 6 men them.
Yeah, man, Nataro, they come sixth farm.
Bynes.
Couple of them. Bynes. What the short one name again? Oak Brief. What Oak Brief right
Brief.
name?
What him name? Nick Milton. What him name?
And there was sister come to school too.
Yeah, man. Milton was a lick some ball. I don't remember what his name, but yeah.
Milton in the name, man. Milton.
Yo,
something.
but you know, that's the next thing too, you know. You know some man name, them nickname, but you can't remember them right
That's
name.
a regular thing.
A regular thing, man. And if you use most of the time, man, the nickname.
Yeah,
them,
man. The nickname, when you say when right name, you say no remember him right name. But yeah.
Because if you check it out, you know, when we in upper six, you know, and you can correct me yourself, probably those two man alone, never in a sixth farm, you know, and that was Mark Gray and Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Everybody, the rest of the team was
Island.
Yeah, man, most of the
Island.
team was in sixth form. Most of the team was in sixth form.
And there's great precedent to that, though, you know, because with the cricket team, you know, most of the men they go sixth form, you know.
Yeah, man. It showed the balance between sports and education.
Yeah, man. It wasn't like a sports factory like some school, you go, all the man them just play sports. Meadowbrook, it was the intellect and the sports together as one.
In fact, you know, Jelly, in 1989, when we do CXC, Meadowbrook was ranked number 1 in the Caribbean, in Jamaica.
You made that
Jamaica.
Remember that.
Yo, but no, well, I'm with you. On a one time, you know, the UNESCO study there, you know. I would love if somebody can find it, you know. 2 times them do it, you know. 2 times them do it. I remember how them do it, you know. Them look on where you come, the averages where the students come to school with and where you leave the school with.
The improvement.
The improvement. And I can go to joke. Recently, my son had the PEP that area. And my reason with a principal.
Pep, hold on, Kenneth. Pep for the record, because I don't know what Pep is. Pep replacer.
Well, it replaces common entrance.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry,
right.
yeah.
For no reason, you know, you try to make up your mind what to choose, because you have to choose something like 7 school now.
Oh, that's
and my reason with
now, yeah.
Yeah, man. So my reason with a principal from a prominent school in a Kingston. And the whole argument of Meadowbrook come up.
Yeah.
Because him, you know, may I ask him, which schools you like? Tell him I got you one, him tell me which schools him like and why. And he said the same argument from the UNESCO study.
Yeah.
The man said, yo, him said to me, you know, there's a school, you know, where you're not hearing no whip a hype about and ray. But again, you know, remember, he's a principal, you know, so him depend on the inside and I hear certain things. And I must say, look, it's the school named Meadowbrook. And him the know say me go Meadowbrook, you know.
Yeah.
The school named Meadowbrook, man. When you check the facts, you know, what them get and what them put out, him think them are the best.
You know,
and I mean, I say,
Richie, I love a man find that study, but this way just a while ago, when your podcast come up, I'm going to clip that part if man hear that over and over, because the important thing you mentioned the saying, because what you're saying, a man come a Meadowbrook at one level, and when him leave, the improvement, it beat every other school. That's what you're saying. That's what the study really are saying. It's not about no grade or nothing. It's like I say, the improvement of Meadowbrook is the man will come a Meadowbrook. No other school will do that, you know. At the time.
You see, Jelly, you see why we have to keep some of them even a little longer to make sure so when we push them out.
Yeah.
Oh, like 10 years. Like 10 years.
No,
Yeah, man. What for give a chance,
push
For
out
make
some
sure.
some-
Yeah, you have to hold them and say, no, not ready
Yeah,
yet.
to
It's not,
make sure, yeah, because I'm
it's not improve yet. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
couldn't come out yet, man. Couldn't come out.
No, exactly. But
That's average.
it's an important point, Kenneth. Trust me, I'm going to make a note of that because guess what? It's a big point. I want to talk about it over and over that the youth, them, when they hear this, our old student hear this, it's a talking point we need to use. So that I want to say. So if a man can find the study, but just what you said a while ago, Kenneth, I'm going to use it over and over and over and I say,
No, well, I really Richie say it still. Richie bring it up,
Richie bring it up.
but
Yeah,
trust
You
me,
will, well, they
when
will.
when enough man run off them mouth, you know, about what them school do, you know.
yeah.
Me lick them with, you know. Me say, hold on there. Me can tell you one thing where your school not do. See, and you can talk about Manning Cup, you can talk about this, you can talk about that. United Nations. Lick them with that, man. And me say, try tap that.
Yeah. Try top that, man. And the reason for the study and is this improvement and not now gonna be. If a man, a parent hear that, I'm gonna want to tear down the door for come on Meadowbrook, man. I saw me I look on it.
Yeah, man.
I love that talk, man. I make a note of it and the time when I talk about it because I forgot to use that as almost like an introduction to enough of them podcasts. I'm gonna say this is Meadowbrook. These are the memories that I bring out. I'm thankful for this year, sir, because it's like important.
I don't know why it come out in my head.
Yeah.
But two time and it come out in the Gleaner. Because remember one time.
Me know about 89 because of the year when we did that.
Yeah, man. But remember, I search the Gleaner archives because remember, front page of Gleaner, it dep on it.
Yeah,
Meadowbrook number one.
I'm going to ask somebody tomorrow. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to ask somebody tomorrow who we have the time more than me for go to them thing. Yeah. You nice. 1989 studies about Meadowbrook. I'm going to look for it. You see me, I say,
Yeah, man.
I want to find it, I'm going to publish it and just have it that we can boast about it because that's what they are for. Big up a school.
Yes, man.
When they are talk about the fun thing, but guess what? When you get the opportunity to big up a school, I have to do that.
Well, guess what? The fun thing to, you know, because it's a joy for big up your school.
Yeah, man, exactly.
Jelly, we ever look into settling some argument like who are the best footballer, who are the best cricketer we ever come through and best all round sport.
Good. Let me ask you then, because since you bring it up, but before we go there, so I want to talk about the football. The best footballer I never say I want to know a Meadowbrook. But only their school when Meadowbrook win the Walker Cup 1986. Only look younger.
Yeah.
What the difference in terms that say winning a football trophy as opposed to winning the Woolly cricket trophy? And you answer no, first, Richie. What the difference?
For some reason, the football carry more clout.
Yeah.
For some reason, as you know, people even in Jamaica we more run for go watch a football match than a cricket.
Yeah, man, football a world sport, man. A World Cup are going, you know, and a man now miss a World Cup.
Yeah, man.
Whereas a World Cup cricket match, it's neither year. Football is a global thing, man. So we understand.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
But when me talk about footballer, when me say a Meadowbrook, me have to talk about Roger Thomas.
Yeah, I did upon this earlier. Yeah,
man. Roger Thomas was greatness, man.
Yeah.
And Roger Thomas like Dilly disappointment too, because Roger should have played all 98 World Cup.
Yeah, I'm on
top. But you know, say Roger thing, you know, Roger kind of salty in a way, you know, because when Roger make him debut for Jamaica, you know, him play for Jamaica, you know.
Him play under 23, man.
No, man, the senior team. The man play a match with the senior team. So when he play for the senior team, I think that the keeper get a red card or something like that. I think that the keeper get a red card. And them have to make a change for bring on the substitute keeper. I'm play centre forward, so them take off him and I early in the game.
But for tell you the truth, I don't think of the senior. I think of under 23 that one tournament them did at Canada. Yeah, man.
I don't know, but
check it
somehow
out.
remember the senior.
Yeah, we hear this and we're secular. We're not for
Yeah. For real.
So, so how did that team there, when you win the year, Kenneth, how did that win that make you feel when Meadowbrook win a big time football trophy for the first time?
Yeah, man, we are run up and down, man.
Yo, let me tell you something. And my thing always come with story, you know. Because you see that finals, you know, me have a brethren who me used to par with. Me and him go high school same time. Him they go Woolmers.
Yeah.
And them days there, the Walker Cup finals and the Colts finals play the same day. So the Colts finals are the opener. And I think Woolmers they play Charlie Smith. And we are play the finals.
Don't
know.
So the two of us two of us say, all right, we are going. Oh, my brethren stop running off his mouth, you know. Woolmers, way. Meadowbrook on the lucky, you know. Don't know now killing you. So we talk about Al. Anyway, the Charles Smith match play, Charles Smith sort them out. Him vex. And I say, boy, man, I said to me, say, boy, come like the two away I go home as loser. So we are talk about. Anyway, first thing I remember, when the man them run out in a them sweatsuit top. I don't know, you know, somebody can correct me, you know, but I don't remember seeing no other school run out in a sweatsuit top for warm up. And then when the man them back off the thing called the yellow, we never used to play in a yellow, not to my memory.
No, that is true.
So the man them back off the yeah man, when them back off the sweatsuit top in the man. And them have on the yellow with the blue shorts, Brazil.
Brazil tea. Yeah, mine not talk about that, man. Mine not talk about that. Yeah.
Yo. When the thing done in a man, I look upon me and say, yo, my youth, your school a big school, you know. Never know so sound bad. Yo.
You never have to say no to him, Kenneth.
Not at all, man. But when I go home, you know, cause cousin used to live at the same yard with me. Yeah. My cousin have a sweatsuit top, you know. Whole night me have on the sweatsuit top, you know, man. And the match me I play over again, you know. Yeah, man. Go back over the match, man. That sweatsuit top. Granted, the man and play that sweatsuit top, you know, but
yeah.
Yo. No, man.
And which farm you at them time there, Kenneth?
Probably about fourth farm.
Fifth farm.
86. No, man, couldn't fourth farm. 86.
No, I'm not reach fourth
farm. No, you know what? Probably fifth farm, you know. A fifth farm because 86, 87. Yeah, man, fifth farm. So the first year, fifth farm. Yeah,
fifth farm. Okay. What for check with you all the time, you know, because we know that school long nor
Yo, but as not talking, you know. Me and Twitter them would end at the same class because Twitter, Billy, PB would end at my class. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Because you know, you ask who you rate the most, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Me have a soft spot for Twitter for multiple reasons. Maybe it's a bias because you're in the man class, but we just rate Twitter. Rate him. And it's a man where if you're a big baller, him be humble.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Him never hype.
Yeah.
But rate Twitter, man.
Enough rating the game to man. Can I come check me over promo card? Can I see over Marvel like me I pass through?
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna try to reach out to him, you know, but I love to talk to him too. But yeah, me give him big ratings to man. Twitter, Devon.
Yeah, man.
Remember the man score a free kick one day, man. I forget how we play. When it come to dead ball, man, you get rid of the ball away, man. But yeah. Yeah, man. So, all right. We try to cricket at them now and look on and say, right. And you first take that one again, it.
No, well, again, you know, maybe the thing bias. Can we play with Dylan so long? But in my book, Dylan, because the man could have bat.
Man still can bat, Kearney. I chew you know the road.
High school we are talking about. High school.
I chew you know the road the cricket, you know.
I see the score them, man. I see the score them. But
send him back there, Richie. Send him back.
Yeah, man.
Now pressure me. But trust me, Dylan. We give Dylan whole heap of ratings, man. Remember when Dylan just come and Meadowbrook, you know?
Yeah.
And the first time I book him, you see that see him 7th grade at the mango tree there. Remember when the youth here come talk about him and play Sunlight?
Yeah.
See? Where did the youth come from? Maybe I think Dylan come from country. Cause remember me and somebody at time where I say, country boy come to school and things there. I saw you just come make the side. Cause you don't have nobody in grade 8 a play Sunlight. But the man go play Sunlight.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Fuck
Dylan good ratings, man.
Are you Richie? Who you rate? Who you get rated?
Boy, I see him the same place it there, you know.
Dylan. Where say I
Boy,
will see this
Dylan.
cricketer that him should be.
Yeah, man. The man they should have up in, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. If me get the opportunity.
But like you said, the opportunity and
Yeah,
I only bias in cricket.
Yeah, man. Only for bias in a selection thing, in a football and cricket. And Meadowbrook man get a beaten and a warm time them with it. So it is a pity because
if couple 99 him out pan too when we are play too, you know.
Eh?
Couple 99 him out pan when we are play.
We'll make him talk about that next week. When him talk about film story, because I want to hear how much 100 to make and all. Because me here say enough 100 the land make, but we talk about that. Because the first man to make 100 for Meadowbrook when me did it was Christopher Cheddar. So we talk about that. Yeah. We talk about that next week, Dylan. So yeah. But let me ask you another question, and you take that one first, Richie. What the most embarrassing moment you remember at Meadowbrook? Well, to you can remember. Look back with a smile.
I want to tell you, say, when me in a 9th grade, one same boy Gully, man. Boy Gully come in our class. He never even in our class, you know. But him come there one morning with one bag with some baking soda in it, and I tell you, say, Coke this, you know, Coke.
Remember the class, remember the incident.
You might tell me, man, Coke. I may tell you, say, we see it as nothing, you know, the whole of we gather there and that blew off, you know, and may tell you, say, about a week or so after, about 6 male teacher come our class one evening with a list and call out the whole of we name where they did it and carry up at the guidance council office. Say them here say we are deal Coke. We are deal. What the man them basically strip search we, man.
Yeah.
And them say we have Coke and we have money. The man them all say it look like them catch with the wrong day. Yeah, man, the girl them go report it, man. Say, and the girl them even start say we are like aggressive towards them and all of them.
Make up story, yeah.
Yeah, but I never that. The thing is, we they realize that as you go higher up in high school, the girl them in the lower grade give more rating, so them we that talk to.
Yeah.
So the girl them did say we not pay them no
man.
We are
aggressive towards them. I'm bringing them back now.
And them I say, are we at Coke we are deal and all of them. Yeah, man.
Wow, Richie, yo. So Kenneth, what the most embarrassing moment you remember? I look back on with that smile, you know.
Yo, trust me. See, me a man, me have a whole heap of them, but one of the things with me, you know, me learn from early and up to today, me learn to laugh off certain things and turn them in a joke. But off the top of my head, one of the things I can remember, sixth form. So we go lower 6, come back upper 6. Now, them time Dr. Morrison are the principal.
Yeah.
And she down at the first farm block. I don't know what she had do, but the whole of the first farm of them out there and she had do whatever. And me I walk past. And this woman stopped me. Like she stopped me. I said, remind me your name, Kenneth Farrell? I'm say, yeah. And she said, didn't I tell you to go and get a job? I'm like, when me and this woman have no conversation. Me don't know nothing about that. She said, you know, what are you doing back here? I told you to go and get a job. And you can see the little pick of them, the little first farm of them, I look upon me like, something wrong with that youth, yeah?
The woman tired to see you, man. They won't leave her here.
Yeah.
Tired to see his face. Richie.
No. But yo, let me tell you, I used to get myself in a little trouble. But I never get in a big trouble where no teacher have nothing against me. I want to tell you, I give you another joke, and a quite most embarrassing moment. In fact, probably the opposite. When we got sixth form, I remember remember CXC results come out. And you come to school and you collect your results. And I remember Mr. Wright come to me and say, yo, what you do? You know, I said, look at job. And he said, then why you don't come sixth form? So but this one, them used to have a thing, an interview thing.
Yeah, man.
Them used to, you have to go in on an interview panel. I remember when we go in there, you know, when me step in, teacher them say, no man, it's the wrong, like I must say, you come the wrong interview.
Yeah.
Because the interview for repeat is a different day. I mean, but they kind of feel away, but then, I think it was Mr. Garden. Mr. Garden did in there. And Mr. Garden said, no man, hold on man. Him not at the wrong day. Because him have the subjects for sixth form. I think them time there, you got sixth form with 5 subjects.
Yeah.
And me have my 5 subject them. Because people them see as I like you skull class, you do this, you do that. And the man said, no man qualify. I remember them asked me, so which subject you gonna do? And you have to do, I think you had to do a minimum of 3 subjects. And the big issue was, which subject am I gonna do? Now here's the joke. When me in a 5th form, the first year, me the past history, the first year when me in a 5th form, me get the highest grade in history. So me say, all right, me I got the history. You know, so the history teacher, I think her name was Miss Harrison. She said, no.
You know what?
It's either him or me. So you know, we get the highest grade in our class. But here for our argument now. We used to chat about our class. But the problem is, anytime she asks me a question, we can't answer the question.
Yeah.
Because my thing was, you see the history book them, for me it was just like a story me I read.
Yeah.
I never looked on it as history. I used to look just upon it as me I read something.
So you know it, you remember it good.
Yes, man. Remember it, man. I love it. So any question she asks me, the only thing what she could catch me upon is maybe dates.
Yeah,
I might not remember dates, but we can tell you everything about. Because when we get history book, you have the book for the whole year. First term, we read off the book. Just read it off. But the woman said, either him or me. So we couldn't do history.
Yeah.
You did have an interview for 6th form?
Yeah, man, we do it.
So wait, Dylan, you never interview for 6th form?
I remember Dylan, I remember.
I don't remember that, you know. I say me never do it, you know, but I remember.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Me just check if that thing them have against Kearney. Me just check. I mean, I remember.
I tell you, for sure, all the thing bad, you know. Kenneth, this we could have come to maths. The econ teacher never did it. Because nobody know the econ in a 5th form. So them say, all right, you're the business, so you're the econ. Then the man, them, at the first year, them come with sociology. So the sociology teacher never did it. So them say, here, put him in the sociology class. None of the other teacher them never want me in them class.
So why? Why, Kenneth? Why?
Okay, big and serious.
Okay, you got to take the man. You got to challenge them.
No, I don't challenge them. We just come across as eyeglass to them.
Oh, I got you. Them think you come low for the class.
Loaf it out and chat it out and things.
Yeah, and get trouble.
I want to tell you, I give you a joke, Tenet. Remember when we go fee maths class, A-level maths we do. And Tenet, Mr. Tenet, I give some concept where I say, yo, when me in a 5th form, but not teach me this. And the man said, no man, but if you take CXC and pass it, you have to do this. And I said, but sir, we never, as a matter of fact, the whole of the man them will come from B2. Did I say, we don't know about that? And him say, well, I'm not teaching it. So me say, you know what, me not come here class. So me just nobody come back. So I remember Richie cussed me about that,
Yeah.
Say, yo, you should have come, let me show you.
Yeah,
man.
At the first year, they actually start par with Richie as a brethren.
Yeah.
I remember him said to me, yo, you should have come back when me teach you.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, that's a pity. But me ask you, because sometimes when you take it with their talk for 2.5 hours, and you come like, well, them skip a beat or but me ask you some more question. But we'll keep the conversation flowing. And you take that one first, Richie. What the best learning experience you get from Meadowbrook?
Boy, like me I tell you earlier, see Mr. Mac used to make math simple to me. Mr. Mac make maths coming like ABC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. And man, they used to come from first principle and show you everything.
And that Mr. McGregor you attack.
Yeah, man. 10-head, man. Mr. McGregor, man.
McGregor. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I want to tell you, the later Pitney, then they start calling Penguin.
10 what?
Penguin.
Penguin.
Because them
Oh.
look like the Penguin from Batman.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, if you nickname them change to the generation. Because we have a different name for him, so don't worry.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Best learning experience, man.
From him. Okay. And you Kenneth, what the best learning experience you get from Meadowbrook?
Why, two things. I know it's the best, but maybe get two. Remember, it's a friendship. You have there's a saying what I have now, where we use as, I like, people talk about them personal motto or creed or whatever.
Yeah.
And I always say, in a life, you have to know who are your friend them, who are your enemy. But more importantly, you have to know who have sense and who are idiot. Because sometimes, you have somebody who are your friend, but them fool.
Yeah.
Them lead you down the wrong path.
Yeah.
You mean? So you have to know who have sense. And I say that because it's Richie there. Richie, I like my brother. And the relationship we have, Richie fall in the category as friend with sense. So sometimes you will do certain things, and I'm not afraid to tell you, say, yo, that don't make sense. The other thing one would say is, you see, if you try hard enough at something, or you love something enough, if you stick with it long enough, you will get better. And that's something I see for myself. As I tell you, come in now, have a clue about sports. I could leave and say, hey, I represent the school. Maybe I'm not go as far as I think I could have go, but I can say I leave as an integral part of the team, a main man on the team, because I love something and I work at it hard enough that I actually get good at it. That would have said the best learning experience. You love it and you put in the effort, you can't help but getting better.
That is an important message, Kenneth, because enough man probably realize I never met the Sunlight team till I repeat for farm. If I say to you, I never captain the team in 1982 when we win. So I just perseverance as you talk about. You just love a thing. I love it like you. I just want to play. You see me, I say to you, just good enough, more and play. And then eventually, I just say, once you play enough, I get good enough for even play amongst a good team. Play with man who are much better than you. And then make you look good. You see me, I say to you, so it's a good message that you leave for the youth. Or for anybody, not even youth, big man, I hear the message and I say, just persevere and don't stop at all. Just keep going.
Yeah, man.
If you love it, I want to do it, If you love it, I want to do it. But may I ask you another question, I wish you take that one here first. What message you get to the existing student now, or past student at Meadowbrook? Or future student at past, future student at Meadowbrook? We're going to hear this message, they might hear it maybe tomorrow, next year, 10 years' time. What message I get to the Meadowbrook student and our staff member, we're going to hear this conversation that we're talking about?
I'll tell you, they might have said we're biased, but I may be the greatest institution in Jamaica. And I tell you, say, it's a privilege to even go through that gate. So, if you get that privilege, make the best of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Let them know that. And you, Kenneth, what message I get to future student or current student? Yeah.
What me I tell them is what I tell my daughter and my son. You see, in a life, you get to choose or somebody else get to choose for you. You see, if you want to choose, you have to do your best.
Yeah.
And you can use something like your studies. You get 100 in everything, you get to choose which scholarship you want, you get to choose which school you want to go. Ultimately, that's it come down to. When you get 80s, now a man have to choose if you must come them school. A man have to choose if them want to give a scholarship. So in a life, always put yourself in a position to be able to choose and not be chosen.
To make your own choice, and you have to put yourself in another position. That's up to you. Yeah.
Make it up to you, man.
Yeah, I hear you. Alright, I ask you two on a different type of question now, because when they are talking, I say for over 2.5 hours now. I ask you now, and you first retreat. How it make you feel? I bring up back all the Meadowbrook memories after all these years. You have talked
Man,
about so. Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like me there at Meadowbrook right now.
Is that Meadowbrook again?
Yeah, man, I feel like me there at Meadowbrook right now.
Yeah.
I know in a previous podcast, me hear you say, this thing coming like Hotel California. You can enter, but you can never leave. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, because I tell you, say, just for hear the man them voice more time. You just bring me right back. Yeah, man.
I like you
Carry me
never
right
leave,
back.
like you never leave at all for true.
Yeah, man. I tell all heap of brethren, man, say, pick up your phone and call me, man. Because none of we not there to compare which part we're there in our life. When we talk to each other, it's right back at Meadowbrook with it. When all we own our school uniform.
Yeah.
And just so the thing, man.
Yeah. And you, Kenneth, the same question. How it make you feel? I bring up back all the memories there. Because when you reach out to me, and the man said to me, Kevin and Dylan, say, boy, Jelly, I don't know if you want me up on the podcast, coming on a whole heap of story. And the man there, I'm going to ask him a whole heap of question, As me hear him say, him love read and write story. And the man have enough story, enough story. Me I say, you come like you underestimate the stories, them, Kenneth. But what make you feel I bring up my call them stories after all these years?
But Jelly,
no, man.
A man where they are made for half of his life, no must have no story.
All right. Go on, Kenneth. Take that one there. Take that bounce there from Richie.
No, Jelly, trust me. Remember me tell you, man. It's like what Richie said. It coming like a daddy again.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. One, the podcast them might bring back things where you remember.
Yeah.
Two, you might bring back some things where you never remember.
Yeah.
To me, I say. And then another thing where to do, it connect some dots.
Yeah.
So you have some things where you know. So even though you go to school, you know certain things, but you might not know some of the things will lead, some of the history will happen before you.
Yeah.
So you see that
yeah.
It connect them dots there. So even the dread that go away and all heap of little things, it connect them that way. So it's like it reinforce. You have a pleasant memory, and it just reinforce that memory and to paint back the picture.
Yeah,
I mean, it coming like what you said, it coming like you're daddy again. Cause some I tell you, in the week, I try to remember some things. And when I sit down, I say, blood clean. All them some things I remember, I say, you know, I never ever think about them something there. No, man. Are the greatest thing since me left Meadowbrook. Meadowbrook related. Yeah. Greatest thing since me left Meadowbrook. That's the podcast there for me.
It's fully in a gap. It's like it's a full of gap with enough memory where you never things say that know at all or hear about at all. Yeah.
And somewhere you remember vividly.
Eh?
And you know what? You see some of them where you remember, you get a different perspective.
Yeah. No, true. I see everything reach me too. It's like that's why I start the conversation. Because I don't want to know how the man who play with me feel. And I said, tell me how to feel about I play. Because a different perspective, as I say, everybody have a different memory. I remember a different match, a different story. I never saw yes, right. That kind of look on it from a different angle. You see me, I
And
says
I,
that,
you know the thing I'm in love with the podcast too. So like I said a while ago, it start from you. I go back basically with the man them where they win and play sports. But then it evolved into something way bigger than that.
yeah, man, yeah,
Cause you have people who come on it where never kick a ball, bowl a ball,
right,
run for Meadowbrook.
right.
As you say, Meadowbrook memories, not
Memories, yeah, man.
Meadowbrook sports
No,
memories, just
right,
Meadowbrook memories.
exactly. Exactly, Kenneth. I love them story that the people will come on and have nothing to do with sports. I love them story that because it's a different perspective. And sometimes I hear them talk, and I say, don't remember that, and then I say, yeah, man, them I watch everything same, man. And them have them own unique memories. Them have them own unique memory. But me ask you a question. You bring up something important. This go for all down the planet. And Dylan, you can take that one here first. What do you think we can do? And we are talking about them things here. To inspire Meadowbrook past students for contribute back to the school in whatever way. What do you think we can say to them? Or what do you think we can do to inspire a man or a woman for one contribute back to Meadowbrook again?
Well, boy, Jelly, me no know. I think the first thing we have to do is reach out. Is reach out. I know Face and them guys have this thing now with them 80s, Meadowbrook 80s or whatever it is, and that is there, and we ask people to contribute X amount per month or something like that, and you see Fuzzy come on and show you what to do and how much money they're there and what them do with it and stuff like that. So I mean, it's just to reach out first, because if somebody did not feel that pride and feel to do it, no care what you do, because I always say it now. It when come down to many groups and stuff like that, and you could have preached from now till the morning. If 5 people are gonna do it, 5 people are always gonna do it. And the more you do and the more you know do, it's just a 5. You reach out again and it's just that 5. So you can just reach out. You can just reach out.
Yeah. And just before you answer, Kevin, more I take that question that is like more I thank the man who give me the question. He must say to me say, and it's a good question. I'm gonna ask it every week. Kiade, Likopele Franklin. It's a jelly, more I ask a question because we just want to know what we can say or do to inspire more people who want to give back to a great school in Meadowbrook. Well, give us some joy. What do you think we can do, Kevin? What do you think we can do to inspire more people who want to give back to Meadowbrook?
I think we need to have. I think what the guys doing so far is a good start, a good program. We need a structured thing though, in terms of if we're going to assist, give 10 scholarships, whatever it is, have some structure around it, and work a goal towards that. There'll be other projects and stuff, and these guys doing a good job showing you, how much is collected. This is what has been done. And, you see the pictures, the donations and stuff, which is all good. And I think it's something that we need to continue. Maybe as a group, we need to sit down and knock heads and, improve on it, though. Not too certain how we are when, though.
No, just ideas me throw out, Kevin. We're not going to get the answer, but I'm not going to hear the idea. I'm going to go on. And you, Richie, what do you think we can do for start inspire more man for one just give back to the school where you love?
To tell you the truth, Jelly, I always keep in touch with this past student thing, and I think that are the first step, as Dilly said, reaching out. But a man have to really want to contribute, really want to give back. Because you can reach out to everybody, and if them not give back, it not going to make us. So a man within himself have to just want to give back. Have to just want to see the improvement of this school, this great institution.
Yeah. And you, Kenneth, what do you think we can do for inspire Meadowbrook past student for contribute back to him school?
Like all the rest of man them say, we have a good platform in terms of a couple of things will happen. Past Student Association, really active and them do some things. It's things like your podcast. That again is another avenue for drive interest. One of the things we have to face, and I think is Dylan kind of touch on it. The reality is people love associate themselves with success,
Yeah.
feel good, things that make them feel good.
Yeah.
So I think we have to one, know in our head, say, is it day to day, you now get the crowd. So you're going to need a core set of people for keep the thing moving. Now, like what Reese said, you have to have a structure and you have to decide how you're going to approach it. Well, I think one of the things that I think that we need to do, so if it's things like your podcast, we need to sit down and find a way for get it, for reach to people. So so you're going to try approach it from different perspectives. You want to appeal to them sense of nostalgia and ray. Get the podcast out to them, but not just get it out to them, but get it out to them with a message behind it.
Yeah.
So you give them the feel good, and then you appeal to them for say, hey, I don't know what that message going to be, but you craft a message and you deliver it with the podcast. The other thing is, and again, the same thing where people want to associate with success. We need to pick at least one thing in a Meadowbrook, whether it is school challenge, whether it is softball, cricket, football. Start with one thing first. See if we can get success with at least one thing. And again, we basically are going to end up a repeat what happened before. You have a cricket team where get success and then momentum start build. So instead of we try to work on the whole thing, either you're going to push for academic success and then people are going to gravitate towards that. Unfortunately, people gravitate towards sporting success. Can we get Manning Cup success? Maybe not first goal.
Not overnight,
but
no.
Pick something where you think you can push with. I don't know, if you have a good badminton player at Meadowbrook, push some resource into that. Something where you can go up on the hilltop and shout about, and then people start gravitate towards a success there. So we need for us make up our mind, decide on the direction where I go, and work towards that, and then see what happens after that.
Yeah, but just throw the question out there. I may have a thought on it because everybody come on after this. I'm going to start ask a question there because my thought is, and all I know have some relevant point, I'm going to jump in on all of them. And Kevin talk about structure and all them things there. And me think say we need to have a structure. Now, this is my idea. And we get the idea from, and any idea we come up with most of the time, people, when we hear a person named Salome Rose, she come to talk about it and say, she go to Jamaica and she go spend, like she carry her youth go lunch. I don't know if it's a little boy or a little girl. Just to go spend the day with her, carry her out, drive her around with her. Maybe not she alone, just a couple of other people. And it made a difference. Like she literally adapt this person afterwards and contact her and keep in touch with her. And my idea to jump off of that is, you know, if you come from foreign for go do it. Me I say, you're there foreign, me want something simpler than that. Me I say, we need to have and this have to structured and organized. And me I talk this now, but don't want nobody to start walk, go up to the school. Idea me I throw out. Structured in a way where a man can just go spend a $10 US dollar me I talk about, make sure me qualify that. Go buy some lunch or $20 for buy a lunch for them and a student at daytime. Him qualify himself, him organize and him call the school and say, boy, I come up there. And I'm over them go spend a lunch, a 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes for lunch. A day. A man there foreign, him can send a money to a man at Jamaica and say, go buy a lunch for the youth that day.
Oh, what a foreign or local?
Yeah, exactly. No matter. But I say sometimes a man there foreign, him can't come down. Him just send a money for a man, go spend a lunch money, go buy lunch for the youth that day. And more importantly, a next man give me the idea to last week, me talk to him, and 3 months might come out next week. Then a van car. And I must say, yeah, Jelly, we can't do that to them, but guess what we're going to do when they have a conversation? We're going to tape the conversation with the youth them or the little girl. We're not calling them name or nothing, but we're going to hear them voice. And you're going to hear the voice of the current student at Meadowbrook and the voice of the past, which are the past student that go there. And we're going to just put it out like at the beginning of the podcast or the end of the podcast. I'm going to say, hear the voice of the student. Them that. This is what them are talk about. I say, and I may tell you, if we can have a system like that in place where we do it regularly, the vibe of the school are going to change overnight. Not overnight. Within a year or two, you're going to see the difference in the school. Because we as past students who understand the success I got generate that and the student I got hear it. And we are going to hear the troubles and the challenges the student have. And we can fix some of them. And that's a conversation we want to start going. Not on a big way, on a
yeah,
small, intimate way.
Jelly,
Yeah,
you see that way you touch upon?
yeah.
Because I sit down and today, I think about it and I say, you see, like all the podcasts, so the whole way, everybody love it, really. Like everything, it can't stay one place.
No.
And it hasn't stayed one place. It starts somewhere else and it moves. What we need for the now, So by accident, it moved to where it is now.
Yeah.
What we need to do is grab onto it and don't leave it up to chance.
Yeah.
So you see, like what you are talking about now, that could really be the next step in this whole podcast.
Yeah, man.
What it's going to evolve to. Because you need to bridge the gap between old students, nostalgia, and the current people. Because when we got Meadowbrook, I'm not hearing, I'm not saying it never happened, but I never know nothing about past student association while I was there. You might hear about one old student, or you might see somebody come there one day and you hear them used to go.
Yeah.
But I never felt an active presence for them.
Right.
Or of them.
Right.
So we need to bridge that little gap there. And when you look into it, sometimes you don't want to talk about them, but the reality is you have to talk about things that actually work. And when you look on some of the other schools who will remain nameless, them from day one, from a student stepping at the school.
Yeah, man. Yes.
Never Bridging we used to go on a certain school where them color associated with funerals.
I would have call them name. Would them know them name?
I'm a good Bridging and I tease him all the time, so funeral.
A big school, but I would respect them. So yeah.
No man, but because you respect something, why you might want to emulate something.
Yeah.
The man said the first term when him stepping out of school, the man have a class, a literal class we talk about the history of the school.
Yeah.
And is not a teacher, His all students are come.
Yeah.
So them basically indoctrinate them in the school spirit. So, we don't have to replicate exactly that.
No, that's why
but we need to find ways to do it.
Exactly, Kenneth. That's why I think about it in a way, like, you just go spend the lunch money. I really indoctrination, we're going to do with them, for the vibes that Meadowbrook, but we want to do it different. We do it in a less formal, we do it in a informal way. At the same time, you can buy a lunch to them, you talk to them, you communicate with them, and you tell them about the great thing when Meadowbrook do, what it means for you. You see me, I said to you, and the next past student, a farmer head girl, tell me, say, the program, them start with Meadowbrook, because we forget some more details somewhere. Where them just start do it recently. I have a plan to start do it. As they're going to the school, so them start make it talk about the motto of the school and repeat them understand the motto. I them have a system. I don't quite understand the details of it, but all I want to, we are talking about a while ago, Kenneth. Donna Philibert, Donna White Philibert, a former head girl. So she active in the past student thing. But we want it hands-on in a way and so informal. That a man, when a man go buy a lunch for a youth, him them not think it has nothing, but he realize, trust me, the profound impact that we have long term, and if we do it on a continuous basis, it not take nothing for a man to do that, man. If he really, it's going to make, guess what? It's going to make him feel good too, The man, the past student who do it, they're going to feel good for him, go to school, and eat a lunch with a youth, and you tell him a story, and Maserati. I have to take more interest in the school. That's the whole idea about this. So, but it's a truth. All those ideas were true. To see me, I said to you, and then we see where it go. All of them things in the pipeline, and then we can't take it. And then some of them will just formalize and put in a structure, as they say, Kevin, because it can't work without a structure where a man knows it's a regular thing. Because structure why we successful in Meadowbrook. We talked about that earlier. The dread have a structure in place.
Yeah, man.
You see me, I said to you? I said, Dylan, you talk about the dread that teach you for back and across. Same thing him teach me. Back and across. So the structure after that where I'm want to set up a structure. Well, long after we gone, the structure dead there. We leave a structure in place and know say, so you got past and we bridge the gap as the talk about. I like the word of Kenneth. We bridge the gap between the past and the current. And I say I got recreate our vibes. And we'll pick a winning thing and say, yeah, this is what we start. Look, we go on with the badminton tournament, or we go on with a school challenge things, and Meadowbrook become the best at that. And then we jump on the top of the rooftop and talk about that, and then we take on something else. So, but it starts with the conversation. So, I'm going to start talking about them things there. Whichever one work out, and as I say, Kenneth, it keep evolving. But it's all about the betterment of Meadowbrook. That's how I look on it, nothing else. You see me I say? God, the whole I will love the school. I never know so much people that love the school like me, but I love it more than me sometimes, it sound like. So, I did not know that when I saw them conversation. Yeah. So, yeah. Well,
man.
Yeah, Richie, you have something to say?
No, I mean, you know, so I have a question from how much years now. How much Walker Cup Meadowbrook win?
One Walker Cup and one Nutriment Shield.
Final, I think I'm going to final another time.
You know, say, it is recorded that we win Walker Cup in 89. I don't know how that would come from. I don't know.
Yeah, man, me see it. It's not correct.
It is recorded, you know.
But it's not accurate. At one time we Walker Cup, yeah.
That are the one time when me know.
Yeah. We know
me know student after me can tell me say them tell him say Meadowbrook win Walker Cup in 89.
Something I look at some of them records, they must show that.
Yeah.
But 89, I don't think we even got a final or anything.
Yeah, we're not going to take no credit for nothing we don't know. Because we want
No,
accuracy.
I say too.
You know, we're not going to take. That's how I stick to the one I mean, no. And
that's I know. But may I tell you, say, me always tell people, say, if it did happen at 89, I must know.
Of course you don't know. Of course.
Because 89, me there Meadowbrook.
Exactly, of course you don't know. Another man don't know and I confirm it. Exactly. Club would know and the man would know. All of them man, when them, the goalie would know.
Goalie would know.
Exactly. So, that's why we have them conversation here that we can correct them memories here and say, no, that 89 thing they're not accurate and we're not take no credit for nothing what we not do. Because I made a reckoning of accuracy where I deal with. Anyway, may I ask the last couple of questions then, I go on the block again, and this, I'm going to start with you. This is really not really a question, but Dylan, I'm going to ask you this first. It's like, is there any question or topic where you think we could have asked Kenneth or Richie when we never bring up? Whether like, or any comment where you want to make to them when we never bring up at all?
No, Jolly, not from my head, you know.
Okay, cool. Kevin, any question or topic where you think we could have bring up to Kenneth or Richie when we never bring up any at all?
Let me ask this question. They said that we win semi-final of Sunlight almost every year after Mr. Here left. What about Tapping Cup? How did we do in Tapping Cup, though?
Yeah, good question, Kevin. Good question.
I don't think we've since, well, when me a play, I think maybe would have win like maybe 2 matches and then I don't remember us going to a semi-final and a Tapping Cup.
No, I don't remember.
And it's weird because we have bowling and we have batting.
But what was the structure though, Kearney? During our time, what? Come to think of it, what was the structure? We play Sunlight. What was Tapping Cup like?
The format you asked about, Dylan, like the format probably changed.
In between,
limited over. Well, I don't even know.
It was a 30 over competition. Remember that. But in terms of when it will play, if it play in a break or something, I think it play in while Sunlight are going. If you remember correctly.
Maybe they even changed on like maybe the top 6 team or something.
No, it was not. It was everybody, man.
Everybody same way.
Okay. But I don't think it did play in a break period where you could have focused on just...
I remember the Tapping Cup, you know?
No, man, remember Tapping Cup, man. Because Camperdown, we play them in a Tapping Cup. Honestly, come to think of it...
I was when one time and then what happened after that? I remember for the most part playing 2 different competitions.
I think I remember playing Diego in our Tapping Cup match at Meadowbrook with Tony Powell. But come to think of it, well, you know, maybe Richie might remember them better than me.
I don't remember a second competition either.
I not remember a second competition.
Unless we
I don't
play,
know if the top and then
Unless we are play it and just they feel like the same thing we are playing.
You know
I
what?
don't remember.
Next week when P Brown come on, Kevin, remember if I ask about that question, it's a good question you ask, Kevin. And P Brown, come on next week with Kirkton and Dylan and come back. So next week we ask P Brown a question.
I'm worried, because it's like, if you ask me, would I tell you, say, yes, we play a Tapping Cup. But no, me I try to remember exactly which Tapping Cup game we play.
Because really and truly, when we play, we never really have a ball 30 over. Whether it be Sunlight or our next competition.
No, but based on the few discussions you have so far, no bowl everybody out for 27 and 35.
Yeah,
so
Yeah, man. We never had a ball too much over. So I don't even know the difference right now.
Yes, it's a good
I
question.
know we play the Sunlight Cup. We always reach the semifinals where you have probably like three or four teams, and then
Right.
3 or 4 teams, and then you play everybody this, and then the top team go through now, and we always just a far shot not going through.
Yeah, man.
I don't remember no other competition thereafter.
Well, you know what? We're going to find out. P Brown, we're going to prep him and ask him if remember not about it. Because more the answer for that to you, Kevin. That's a good question to
That's the structure have changed somewhat, because maybe 10, 15 years ago, there was like Sunlight Cup and then an A-League.
A-League, yeah, because they kind of, manipulate it and change it up, because, and I think now them have T20 now, and
them have
T20 league where them play now.
Because Jelly, I think we won the A-League 1 year.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I
man.
remember that.
Yeah, man.
Grace Shield, them call it, man.
Grace League. Them talk about that.
Grace Shield. Yeah.
Because I hold it more school and competition now than when we used to play, Kevin. A lot more school up
Yeah, man. The Jonathan Grants of this world.
Yeah, man.
Never around any weed.
Remember, a lot of the primary school, a lot of the secondary school.
Yeah.
Technical high school or high school.
Yeah. So, the same question to you, Richie. Any question, anything we could have asked, or anything where you want to bring up, or I never bring up at all? I just never remember. Anything where you remember where you think we could have asked you?
No, I think you cover everything, I think you basically cover everything, because really and truly, we know we could have chat all night. But
Yeah.
I think you basically cover everything.
And you, Kenneth, any question or anything we miss? We could have asked you, Richie, we never bring up at all.
Yeah. The only thing what we can think about, and is more from a personal perspective. So, and there's something where even draw me more to Meadowbrook. More to Meadowbrook memories. So remember, I tell you, sir, my father was in the army, and he was actually from Barbados.
Yeah.
So now when we hear say Mr. Thorpe was actually from Barbados.
Yeah.
Yeah, and me keep forgetting for thing there, for link my father for ask him if him know him.
Oh, your father is a Bajan.
Yeah, man, it's a Bajan, man.
Okay.
Cause when you talk to somebody last week who
never Foster. Father was a part of West India Regiment. Yes.
But at the same thing with my father.
Mm-hmm.
Him join West India Regiment in a Barbados. But how them used to do it, you come Jamaica you come up our camp for your training.
Yeah.
And then you station out there. So it's like when me hear them something, it's like it just you remember me say some things where you never know.
Yeah, I think about it.
Yeah, man, it just adds some things to the story where I never know. Me I hear about this Thorpe every day. I made memories, make me know say, hold on, this man is a Bajan.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's the only thing we can think of.
Yeah, man, no, I'm glad we are filling them gap. And I just say, if you want to go back and listen them over, and I said, make it clarify, sir. Every time I listen back, it's a different story here, it's like a different angle area the story from. I say, you never heard that before, so yeah.
Yeah. But outside of that, though, you know what I love you, though. We don't know how you're going to work it out, but I'm big pan the nickname thing, Maybe because I'm like historical.
Yeah.
But what I love if one day we can just sit down and go through, because you have some nickname in a Meadowbrook. I don't know if it's a Meadowbrook thing or it's just a schoolers thing.
Jamaica
but
that.
are a Jamaica thing, but the nickname them, trust me, you have some memorable nickname out there. But I love if we just have like a forum where we can
That's the
go
nickname,
through
man.
them.
I love the idea, you know. I love that. Because you know what?
Yeah, man.
I have to
Oh,
understand the nickname
combo.
thing too, you know. Yeah. Because I went down to the permacar and I see him thing, you know. You ask a man and I say, what the man name? I give you a nickname. I don't know the man right name, you know. But the next thing you have to understand the nickname. Women use nickname, you know. Very few women have nickname, you know.
Yeah.
Well, true.
It don't
But
stick.
I tell you that, let me get a story with the nickname thing, you know. Richie, you remember Sagled?
Yeah, man.
Me there as big man in me there in a tax office. I got pay whether I register car or whatever. I see somebody and I say, yo, who me know that bridge in from? I know you see somebody you know and you kinda every minute you look upon them and you wonder. Him start look upon me and 2 hours I make 4 now dead. I was like, I say, yo, I know that bridge in but I just can't remember him name. And the man just say, yo, I'm me man, Sagled.
Yeah, man. That's the only way you're going to remember him.
Yo, the whole tax office turn around and I look on the man. And I say, yeah, man, I'm me, man, Sagled, man. And I say, blood clean, Sagled.
Man, just embrace it, Richie. I hear me, Kenneth.
Yeah, man. But you couldn't do no better when you're there at school, Jay.
No. Right.
Because it's worse if you don't embrace it, you know.
No, I love the idea there,
If you
you know.
don't
I don't know, but I don't know how I'm going to do it, Kenneth. I love the idea there. If you just kind of catalog all that nickname them in a one place, I know, say, you want to get a nickname, it's like you're going to say, yeah, man, and that man, they have that nickname there, you put it together. And then, more importantly, where you get the nickname from, the story behind the nickname. Yeah.
man.
Sometimes, and maybe actually find out what his real name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I tell you, that youth might before your time, Richie, a youth named Fragger. Me see the man on the road, I'm want to call to the man, and I say, me cannot call the big man Fragger. Time the cross the road, I'm want to shout him, and I say, me can't ball out Fragger. Me have to walk him down, and say, yo, what go on? Meadowbrook, man.
Yeah. But we begin a joke with that, and before me asking the last question, when we come down there in 2016, you know, typically they have a party, some up in a Beverly Hills there, right? I'm gonna go up there, and the gobler them did there and go, so what for Meadowbrook man in there?
Yeah, man.
And one of the gobler them look at me and I said, boy, Jelly, when you write name again? So we know not that about, you know, man. That's why it's when I start the program, yeah. Because all of the name them. Because a different set of man who know me differently. I mean, I leave out none of the name them. You see me, I said to you, the girl them know me as Prince or, you know, Glaster. But that man them is Lance, which I'm a name I put call. I'm a bigger name still. Or Jelly now, or the name synonymous right throughout Meadowbrook. You see me, I said to you, so make sure you use all of the name them that me not hide. Some man might think, say, boy, Jelly, I use so much alias. Because I hide from man. But no, I not hide from nobody. I know when police want lock you down body, it's $1 million less him off you, and say, boy, John Tom, otherwise called X or Y. So police want mash up bad man and make sure you have $1 million nickname, man. So but it's a Jamaican thing and it's a man thing. But it's a good idea, Kenneth. I love that. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I've got to think about it and I say, you want to have the nickname, you want the right name, and you want to know the history behind the name. It's like you could have cataloged that. Yeah. It's a nice idea. I like the idea there. I love that. Guys, same thing I read my permacar though. Same thing I read my permacar one. I know for the man about just nickname remember. Just nickname remember. So let me ask you the last question. And you take that one first, Richie. What made Meadowbrook magical?
Meadowbrook, I tell you, man. Right now, me say the name, man, it's like a twinkle come over me head. But me I tell you, say, the people them when me meet at Meadowbrook, man. People them when me meet at Meadowbrook. And even after me leave Meadowbrook, because when me done so, me used to kind of always try to go this past student thing. I tell you, say, I meet some man where I never even know at Meadowbrook.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I go to New York and I can call a man and him come pick me up.
Yeah, I'm Meadowbrook, man.
Yeah, I mean, never used to go school with him. But
Yeah.
me and him go Meadowbrook.
Yeah.
I just saw the thing go, man. And the people them, man. The people them make this thing magical, man.
Yeah. Enough man say that too. Enough man come and say that too, Richie. Which
Yeah,
is
man.
True. And you, Kenneth, what made Meadowbrook magical?
No, definitely the people, but definitely the people because, well, whenever I get into it, but seeing Richie Lou, enough people don't know. Well, I know enough people don't know, but Richie Lou was the best man at my wedding,
Mm-hmm.
And you the thing say, me and this youth here, are from day one, I Meadowbrook, we knew him. Sixth form, me and him start par as brethren. So for me, the people, the only other thing I'm going to add to that, and is a thing where me like, I don't even know, every time I say, I need to look in the dictionary and see if that word is correct. So, when people ask you, what school you used to go? I always tell them, school located in the salubrious foothills of Chancery Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Every time I say, I need to look if that word is
Look up
correct.
the word correct. Yeah. You ask me if I can look it up because I
What
love that
are
word.
you afraid to look it up now? What are you afraid to look it up now? Because next thing you look it up and you say, yo,
Yeah, you
the
can't
word in
spell
a,
it.
the word in a
Yeah.
fitness. But the people and the location, because me and people talk about it, you're in this residential area where you're kind of in this cocoon where certain things, get exposed to.
Yeah.
So you get away from some of the other things we can steer you away.
Yeah.
So just whether in the school, a drive your experience.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I love that. And before I close it out, I always ask all upon the panel, and I'm starting you first, Dylan. As I say, respect, you come at shot and what is come do this to me tonight. From do this to Meadowbrook for we tonight. But any closing remark you have, Dylan, what you want to say? Any closing remarks?
No, pretty much just to add to what you said, Jelly. If you call me 10 minutes before I may have the time, I would be available. I haven't heard from Kearney in a little while. I haven't heard from Richie in a little while. Just to back up to one of the questions that you asked earlier on, I think Kearney had mentioned we know Kearney and Richie they played sports in school, but like after school, I don't think we did hear what happened to them after school.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to talk about that a little since Dylan asked the question.
Well, other than softball, I never really played anything other than a little pickup game here and a pickup game there. Cause when I was in Jamaica, I tried to go play with this Meadowbrook Masters team with Facey and mine at them all the time.
And
But other than that, I never played anything.
Never play no more. Okay. And you Kenneth, if you answer Dylan question and closing remark.
Well, I mean, it's funny, Dylan kind of know the answer to the question, but we played some junior cup, played and a very eventful senior cup season. That's a whole another story again. Well, never played the fruits.
You don't have to expound. Right?
Not
10 years that Dylan, we don't need that at all. No.
Yes. A winning season there, so. But sporting wise, so we play like a bank league with and funny enough, a lot of you remember me say a whole for the cricket team was in sixth form.
Yeah.
I
think it's what, 6 away Dylan go Scotia.
Yeah, so don't discount the power or the benefit of playing sport, because I think all we get a job there at Scotia because we do play cricket.
Yeah,
no man, a serious thing.
Good point that you make, Dylan. No,
because how it go? Steve get in first, and then Steve bring in you, then you bring in me. I remember what happened after that.
Yeah, man, the power of sports.
So Dwight down there too, Sarge down there too, and all of that through Keeney at King Street, because Keeney was a cricket man too, Yeah.
Yeah, man. We can't because it's especially the team sports. Because you see, when a man employ you, it's like him know say play upon a team, especially a winning culture, a winning team where you come from a Meadowbrook. You must say the man you know for win, the man you know for work together. That's why a man love.
Yeah, and I tell you, it work, because we lose track of how much time we win the bank league.
I want to go to win everything for them. Yeah?
Kevin actually, a man where did gone before we. I think Kevin, they must have got BOJ first, and then him come a Scotia, join the team.
Yeah, I think Kevin was away and then come back.
Or something, right.
Yeah. No, man.
Only 4 years of that to play, man.
Yeah, I love the point of the land because enough parents underrate the value of sports and don't encourage them youth them to play sport. But me they have to discourage that. Me want you make sure you youth them play as much sport as them love and want to play. And don't leave up. Me not tell them to left out the books. Like some man who leave, we're going to leave and know who they are school for how long and not doing a book work.
But Jelly, hold on there. If the thing is, if we did just play sports, like how you have other man, where they play the sports, good at the sports, but them couldn't take up the opportunity.
Yeah.
So you have to have, because again, we keep saying, most of the team did in a sixth form.
Yeah, right.
So you were able to take the opportunity when it was there on offer.
Right, exactly. No, man, it's an important point you make, man. Most of the team there are sixth form, like, you play sport, and man, the man about come things, and each talk about that earlier. Enough time a man want to disrespect the sportsman and things and no. We there for correct that and make sure man understands. Say, nah, man, nobody come try that.
Man, that was when me think about that set of man that won't play cricket with a Meadowbrook.
Yeah.
So yes, we never have the success we would have, but for me, one of the proudest things, as I say, for say the whole of the man them I go cricket in them white shirt and khaki pants, not white cricket shirt,
Yeah.
And most of the team in have sixth form.
And them tie. White shirt, khaki pants, and them tie, yeah.
And them tie.
Yeah, man,
I come out and Mr. Lewis Aston Martin.
Mr. Lewis.
Yeah, I remember Mr. Lewis, but I'm used to carrying it after a while.
Yeah, man.
But yo, Jelly.
Yeah.
But me, I wonder. Remember 1 year, and as we talk about Mr. Lewis Aston Martin. Remember 1 year we go. At Dintil we go. We got Dintil for play a practice match, and it rain out. But it's a bus with it going on. I'm always try to remember if a year bus.
What year that was? I may tell you.
It would be. Would I either in a lower six or upper six? So.
No, that wasn't me. By that time, they made come out of that business. It was the boss. The only boss I the one that didn't talk about that well known and Dirk Noir and the one of the man. No man can't forget that trip that time. Go to that set. I was sleep around the night. Yeah.
No, come with that one about it. Come no, so go down there now.
No, by that time, I come out of the bus business. 88. Come out at 88 because it's not a profitable business, but that's a separate story. I can't want to go on that. That's separate. It's not a business where anybody needs to go in at that. That's my advice, so.
Yeah, well, I'm saying that that's an answer.
Yeah, man, definitely. A good question you ask, man. Good question you ask. Because I can't say I will get to that same kind of get some boy. I make sure I ask the question, So, Kevin, any your closing remark, Kevin? Any closing remarks?
Well, I'll give a little plug first, Billy.
Yeah.
1 year won the Bank League, Scotia.
Yeah.
And I don't think we played with more than 8 people the whole year.
I mean, we played 8 member cricket team out of 11. Yeah. I don't know win.
And the scorer and the manager come on field sometime.
Yeah.
And if memory serves me right, probably 4 of us was from Meadowbrook.
I got you. Yeah, that's a good plug you get there, Kevin.
Yeah, man. So Dylan, Farrell, myself, and probably Dwight.
Yeah.
It tells you the discipline we had. It tells you what we were willing to do.
Yeah. No, man.
So,
it's a great tradition come out of Meadowbrook in that time, man. And them things no want to pass them back to the current student, Kevin. So, yeah.
And I remember at that time, Farrell never got a second spell.
Look at the ball out the team.
And would both from one end the whole day.
All day.
Oh, one spell him again.
Only one spelling get.
Well, at the next
I hear
whole
you.
day.
I hear you. I
But
hear you.
but seriously, Jelly, first of all, I want to thank you for the podcast. Every week we'll go through, I must admit I don't listen to all of them as yet, but I've learned a lot. It brings back a flood of memories, and it's good to relive some of these things. These were for in the middle year. They were good years for all of us. We all had good memories of our school lives. So this has been a wonderful experience.
Yeah, man.
Uh, Farrell, clearly your statement about the slumberous climate of the school. Clearly, you never school that literature class. Class, you made sure you go.
Yeah, if him come up with a word, Kevin, that is true. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But it is good. We learn a lot. I never know nothing about Richie and school challenge quiz. Learn a lot about that. Never know about Richie and softball either.
Yeah, man.
That is news to me that Richie actually play for Jamaica. That is commendable.
Yeah,
These
exactly.
things should be documented and put on your wall.
Exactly.
Your,
Exactly.
the Hall of Fame wall.
Exactly. Exactly,
So,
Kevin. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
so, the platform here is good that we can sit down and have a discussion and we learn about, we try and encourage the future generation of our school. So we want to support that going forward, Jerry.
Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, definitely. More want to tie it into that's our next step, as Kenneth did say earlier, for transition into what we're going to make sure I try to have a system with the current crop of students them benefit from them conversation there. Or we're going to do that transition there.
Yeah, man, because when I don't remember who brought it up, that I think it was Farrell, that when you go to a certain school with the funeral colors, it's almost indoctrinating the culture of the school.
Yeah.
And when you think about that school, it's strong,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
It's strong.
We're not
Man, you
disrespecting
only need
man.
you only need to mention it and you right your foot right through the gate already.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that, my brother. Thank you. So you, Richie, any closing remark?
Yeah, man. Now, tell you the truth, this has been a pleasure, man. A real pleasure to sit down and talk to these guys, man. To know that I've been amongst like great men from Meadowbrook. Because trust me, captain, I've 3 captains right here, so
Never mentioned
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Forget about that, yeah.
Yeah, man. 3 captains one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Real pleasure, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Back for leap of memory.
Thank you, Richie. And you, Kenneth.
Thank you, Glester, for doing this, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that, Richie. I'm thank you for coming on, my brother. I'm glad for me the whole on, It's like all you never meet before, Kenneth. I'm having a conversation. It's like me the day at school, I don't know. I know Kevin, a whole heap. I know Dylan, good enough. I know Kirkland much better, but I'm glad to say I actually meet and finally meet and come like me the day at school the same time, I don't know. All only much younger than me. So I love them conversation. I love them conversation. Yeah. You see me, I said to you, I'm going to them. I know some of them that good, but me I said to start me at time. I could the conversation just flow. I love it. So I appreciate that, Richie. I love that.
Yeah, man.
So you, Kenneth, any closing remark before I close this out?
It's like I said earlier, podcast is a Meadowbrook institution. So you have certain things in a Meadowbrook where you have to do. If you not go Meadowbrook, if you never do them something there, it come like you never go Meadowbrook. So if you never eat a peck of food, boy, I'm not knowing it.
Yeah.
The podcast here, that's it there for me. And that was one of the reasons why I want to come on. It just feel like if you're not dip on it, you're not part of Meadowbrook. So, that's the thing there for me, man. So, as I said before, really glad you do this. I look for say where this thing can go in the future and just keep doing it. And like you say, the man them where them monks, right? So, I mean, outside of you, I know the rest of them, people who I respect, and we're really glad for an opportunity for can just tell my little story with them set of money. So again, thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, man, respect. Thank you, Kenneth. I'm glad you reach out to me for make the opportunity, for make that conversation take place. I love it. That's all I can say. I love that conversation. When they talk for over 3 hours, I'm much 3.5 hours, and we know we could have talked for much longer. Let's go and talk. But all good things have to come to an end, as I say, because, I'm glad and I appreciate this. So, Dylan Ebanks, Kevin Reese, Richie Lewis, and Kenneth Farrell. Thank you for coming join the conversation tonight, and God bless all. And God bless all the way, and God bless the great school at 2 Meadowbrook Avenue. We'll make all the way can have them conversation, and have a good night, my brother, and take care.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Respect
Night,
and
Jay.
bless.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So, subscribe to Meadowbrook Memories YouTube channel right now and never miss another memorable conversation. Thanks for listening to Meadowbrook Memories, and remember to give us all the support and encouragement you can on whatever social media platform you are listening. And special thanks to my production manager, Kyle Prince, who takes care of everything involved in getting the podcast out every week. And without him, this podcast would not be possible. It is his expertise that allows me to do what I love doing every week, having great conversations about Meadowbrook Memories, and he's responsible for everything else. So again, thanks to my production manager, Kyle Prince.